and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and all the dear, sweet little souls in between, I'm going to rock a 3-minute block of ads here to get rid of any pre-roll ads for incoming viewers. As always, your patience is appreciated, and we will get started with the 8th episode of Resident Evil 4 right after these messages.
Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Who's ready for a Tuesday stream? Y'all are spicy and nerdy tonight. Oh my goodness, look at all of you. Holy crap. I'm so proud of y'all. Y'all got the chat jumping before I've even lifted a finger, metaphorically speaking. Hello, everybody. I am your guy, Manic Socratic, joined by my merry band of moderators, Panic Sloth, Crimson Blades, Kilgore Bergeron, Gravebook, and the one from Brooklyn, Navigator Bowman in the house. Oh my, and Navigator was first up in chat. Coming in on the ground floor, the most punctual of them all, nipping at his heels, the wonderful, absolute sweetheart of an artist, Valkyrie, is in here. So glad to have you. Mega Timbo, present. Girl Tricks and Shirley Contrix is right behind her. Maybe he's just waking up, but that's okay. We've got Mika Inox. We've got the sweet Krispy Kreme KindOfSpacey. Lovely to have y'all here tonight. Small Keeb, the deep Naz-loving nerd, as well as the programmer. Small Keeb rocking it. Fletcher122, good to have you back here. Always nice to have your enthusiastic company. We got Maze Hayes keeping the subscription alive. Yes, the Twin Famicom is always here on my desk. That is its permanent home. Manic Taco Tuesday, and you're gonna get a beer. I will certainly be grabbing a beer after my first break. Versace Lettuce is here. Oh, you dear sweet rimming lettuce, you. You can rim this stream any day, Versace. Please do. You know what? Fine. Fine.
I can't believe Contrix wants some tiny voice. The absolute audacity. This can't even stand. What is wrong with that man? Like, he just keeps trying to redeem all of this bullshit and disrupting a perfectly good stream. Unbelievable, Contrix. I knew it. Even after I preemptively gave you love, letting your wife represent you as well. No, you still had to come in here and shove tiny voice up our asses. Versace Rimming Lettuce is here, clear, and ready to win the stream. My prostate is quivering for you. No doubt. Oh no.
Poor tired Mika. Poor tired Mika. Just cannot handle it. Just cannot handle it one bit. But then Navigator did the right thing and canceled things out. It's all right. Oh, good. As long as Mika's laughing like crazy. If Mika is entertained, then I feel like I've succeeded, that I've elevated my ability. FWPX, good to see you, friend. Happy to have you here tonight. Versace, I merely have a soda right now, but promise you the beer will come later. Is my head crispy, or what do you mean, Versace? What are you talking about? I mean, it has been about 3 or 4 days since my last shave, so I don't know if by crispy you mean fuzzy. But yeah, my head is doing just fine. Navigator Bowman with the veto hammer. You'll save your points for when I shave? Oh boy. I don't have a point redemption for that, but you know, the more the merrier or something. Unless you're trying to ask for hatless and you just want to see the total shine up there. Mika, you started at 7:40, ended at 6:50 or so when you got home. Brutal. And I bet you left the house at 7. I'm assuming anyway. Versace wants no hat. Your best bet for catching me perfectly shiny is on the Friday night streams. Because I because I like to be fresh. I like to be fresh to death. I like to be smooth like a dolphin for the Friday streams. And 2 hours of sleep last night. Holy crap, Mika. And now you have to also now Mika, you also have to like force yourself to be awake a little bit more, just specifically so that you can keep your sleeping schedule aligned. But you probably could stand to actually go to sleep early and catch up a little bit, but I know you have a very specific your sleep is pretty rigid, so I don't want to mess with that. Versace wants to be blinded by the baldness. Oh, you got it, Versace. I will make sure to send as much baldness your way when the time comes. The little man Liam says hello, the Tricks household. I am a family affair. What's up, Liam? I hope you and Breath of the Wild or even Link's Awakening are getting along just great. Final Fantasy VI, a person of culture. Indeed. Nothing like Final Fantasy VI. I was SNES Trek put out a really interesting video of some Super Nintendo ROM hacks, and wow, the rabbit hole goes deep. Like, I could probably create an entire several weeks long section of Super Nintendo games that have awesome ROM hacks, some that are just little comfort quality of life tweaks, but some of them have the game making use of expansion chips to reduce slowdown and make the graphics better. That's super good. Full on lens flare, says Verador for Versace. Yes, I can give it to you fresh out of the shower, no doubt. Ori going in for lurking for art. I support that. If all you ever want to do with my channel is lurk, that is perfectly fine. That is lovely. Every minute that my tab is open on someone's computer is a gift, and I do not take that for granted. Just because you're not coming in here to chat, it's completely okay. If you just want to have that, if you just want to have the tab open, use me as background noise, good, fine. You have me open, and that's a victory in and of itself. Dwarven Dynamite feels called out. Well, hey, that means I can call you out and let people know that you are an awesome streamer. Aw, Dwarven Dynamite. Where did that diamond icon come from? You know, Mika, that diamond icon was long overdue. And FWPX playing Lost Ark, so you're basically paying attention. Oh no, that sounds like a good capsule review of the game right there. I know nothing about Lost Ark, so get down with your bad self or enjoy and savor its very slow pace. Good to have you here, Dwarven, and surely Kyoko also does the lurk thing too. I see you, Kyoko. Wait, where did I put it? Dwarven Dynamite, you. You have been officially knighted. There. And you, Mika, as well. Streamer gone? Gone? Verador, please. How was I gone? My ass was to the camera for like a second. I may have disappeared like into the darkness or something, but yeah. I will knight whoever I damn well please, because this is my stream, and every stream is a benevolent dictatorship. What kind of sword do you have, Flexer? While Manic was streaming, we studied the blade. Mika, no sword, but you do have a shillelagh, Irish as can be. You should be proud of yourself for that. Swinging big shillelagh, that Mika. Oh my goodness. All right, well, for those of you who are here, which is a really good and healthy amount of folks here, I think I do need to Yeah, this was an announcement that I did want to make at some point. I'm going to go official on this tomorrow, but for those of you who are here, I need to let you all know something important. And there's really no easy way to say this. Oh my God, Panic Sloth. Panic Sloth, the Dr. Pepper flows for thee. As it always does. Flexor has a print on it that says Fantasy Master. It looks like some neochrome short, one-handed sword with a shuriken end. We love you, Panic Sloth. What is this? My birthday? It's TKK! The Combat King in the house. Good to have you here, TKK. The Michigan Wonder. The truly, out of all the streamers who have ever streamed, there is none more faithful to the teachings of Ed Boon and John Tobias. And maybe even a little bit of Mark Termal. But the Combat King is here. Take a knee and bow and give his channel a follow. Nothing but good vibes. More than most anyone, TKK makes you feel like you're on the couch playing video games with him while he's streaming. It's truly, truly a wonderful channel to be in. It's exactly all the peace that anyone could want. Hey, you're welcome, TKK. The least I could do is make sure to spread the word. And any streamer who does come through here deserves a shout out. Some people to watch when I'm not here, because I can't be here all the time. At best 3 days a week. I have toyed around with the idea of doing a 4-day schedule, like Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday kind of thing. But like this feels like the most I can bear at the moment, unless I somehow win the lottery. If I become independently wealthy or something, or if streaming somehow nets me big money, then hell, you know, the schedule can and will change. But for now, I've got a day job that I have to do all that I can to keep, and we go from there. And so goes like, I pre-recorded an announcement last week, and it took me like a half hour just to spit out 90 seconds of stuff. Because there's no easy way to say this. There are things that I've mentioned on stream before, to kind of reiterate some things and give the correct kind of context here. I've been basically watching my father die in slow motion for the past 7 years. He's had COPD this entire time, and March of 2015, so we're on our way to the 7-year anniversary of it. He almost died on the job when a pneumonia attack hit him really hard. He spent a week, like more than that, maybe 2 weeks in the hospital, but they brought him back, and he's been in a deteriorating state ever since, because that's how COPD is. COPD, once it starts, there's no going back. There will be degradation of the lungs that marches forward no matter how many medicines or treatments or anything else is ever done to a person. He had a couple more scares back in 2019 and 2020, but otherwise has held on as well as someone in his condition can. And so what's coming up here is a time that I have been anticipating. It was a thing where I always knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know when it was going to happen. My dad has been working a lot for the past about 6 months with his doctors at the VA hospital. And they couldn't quite get him on the lung transplant list, but they did find a way. They did figure out that he was eligible for a special major procedure that can augment his lungs and buy him a few more quality years where he might not even have to constantly be on oxygen anymore. And he has to fly from here in Arizona to Wisconsin to start those treatments on March 7th. Because I have medical power of attorney for my father, I just signed up. I just signed up for FMLA today. I'm going with him. I'm quitting my life. I'm putting absolutely everything aside. It'll be me in I'm probably just going to be living in a hotel room, according to what I've been told by the caseworkers at the VA. I'm going to be holed up in Wisconsin near the VA hospital for all of March at the very least, and definitely some of April. It's not going to be easy, obviously, because I will be incredibly limited. I will have to make sure that I am Johnny on the spot for whatever the doctors need, whatever the hospital needs, whatever my dad needs, as he goes through the procedure, gets his treatment, and then recovers. Because you can't exactly just chuck him back to Arizona as soon as the surgery is done. You got to keep him over there under the watchful eye of those lung specialists to make sure that he's on track to healing the right way. So yeah, that means no streams, no me, all of whatever entertaining output that you've come to know and love from me, all of that is being put on hold. I'll definitely be able to check in. I'll still be able to have, little bits and pieces there on Discord. But yeah, all of this has to stop for a while. As I've said before, I say it most streams. I feel like I say it most streams anyway. Twitch always comes second. Everything else in your life comes first. Nourish your soul, nourish your body, nourish your mind. Make sure that the people closest to you are doing okay, and then come to Twitch. There's surely something to be said for someone, who is putting their own livelihoods, their own personal health at risk just to be here. So please never do that. And rest assured, with this having gone on for as long as it has, and especially the 3 near-death experiences that my dad has had, I promise you, I've gone through all the emotions. I've processed a whole shitload of them. I don't need to go anyone for comfort. I promise you, I've been down this road so many times where it feels like we're on death's doorstep, and we're doing it again here. And it's one of those, it's one of those gambles that I feel like has to be taken, because the way that my dad has been deteriorating, I don't think any of us saw him making it out of 2022. And so with this procedure here, it's like, well, things could go very right. Things could stay the same, or he might not make it out of the procedure. Now, all those evaluations the past few months are to make sure that he did get out of, or to make sure within reasonable limits that he's going to make it out of the procedure just fine. So we hope they're giving us the best statistical probability of that to happen. And I think that one of those quotes that always sticks with me, and I know obviously it's just a TV show, but there's still some truth to it. It was from Scrubs, where there was some episode the characters were talking about how everything they do is a stall. Nothing is going to make things perfect. Nothing is going to restore life forever. No one's going to come out feeling 15, 20 years younger. All we're doing is trying to buy people time. And with what's happening here, it's, this is, we all thought about it, Dad especially, and this is the risk we're all willing to take. So yeah, that's the news right now. So I'm trying to conjure up one good final going away stream for Saturday, March 5th. Subject to change, because things might things could shuffle around a whole lot as I get more news from my dad and his doctors. So we'll certainly see how it goes, and I'll provide updates as I can whenever appropriate. And yeah, that I think that about covers it. I feel like I've been, obviously not the most forthcoming about my private life, but for when things are going to affect the stream in any meaningful way, when things affect the community, I want to make sure that all of you know about that. So yeah, it's going to drain all of my paid time off, which is really gonna suck. Like I had some vacation plans, and now those are completely shattered. I'm this sets me back for probably a good 6 months, where I got to get on and just put my nose to the grindstone at work and build all that back up. But this is something that I have to do. There's really no way around it. There is no one else in relative proximity to my dad who has the capability of doing this. It has to be me. So that's what's happening. Yeah. Oh, Mika, can't claim to understand exactly what it's like, but I know how tough it is for those who are there for their loved ones in that kind of struggle. Yeah, in your line of work, you have a front seat to all of that stuff. Dude, you can be here when you're ready. Only have one father. This only reinforces immense respect. Thank you, Mika, and thank you all the rest of you. Thank you, Small Keep. Thank you, Verador. Thank you, Maze. Thank you, Dwarven. Thank you, Sunny Starblast. Appreciate you popping out a lurk for that. TKK, I appreciate you. Yeah, I'll handle my business. I'm going to disconnect from my life as I know it. And for all I know, that time away could end up making me come back even stronger. Because I got to come back and I got to go slay a badass birthday stream. That's necessary. Got my 3rd birthday stream coming up, by the way. That's how long I've been doing this. Love you too, Versace. Everyone tell your loved ones you love them. Enjoy the time you have with them. Oh, Mika. Oh my goodness. Dropping 5 gift subs. Thank you. For the hotel fees. Well, the VA is going to be taking care of all of that, thankfully. But wow. Just going to let the notifications ring out. There we go. That's the last one. Okay. As is tradition for those legends out there. Oh, the alerts did not come in the proper. The alerts didn't hit in the same order as chat. So IMK Franklin, Bad Sissy, HMO5 Useless, Zeke 26, and Mega Timbo. You now get to enjoy 30 days ad free, and you get to fling my emotes out wherever you happen to go on Twitch. But yeah, the VA. There's benefits from that. I should be able to get a monetary stipend from them as well. Fingers crossed. I've got some good people at my side here. So, Mika, since you are a legendary hero in so many ways, online and offline, we play the Song of Legends for you, and here we go. Thank you again, Mika, for dropping a 5-pack party platter of gift subs on the channel. You are too incredibly kind. And also, that being Zelda, do not forget that on I believe it was on Sunday, or no, it was yesterday. Yeah, it definitely was yesterday. The Legend of Zelda celebrated 36 years of existing. in the public. It was the launch title for the Nintendo Famicom Disk System, of which, as Maze Hayes so nerdily pointed out, I have a version of the Famicom Disk System sitting right here on my desk. Irish Banshee, hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you've had a good Tuesday. Hope life has been treating you well. It didn't say they were for those hotel fees. Mika, you're a card. You are a card. All right. Well, since I got all that off my chest and stuff, I think we can move on. We can move on to the game. Happy to hear that, Banshee. You absolutely deserve it. So let's get on down to the Resident Evil Oasis. And my console, ooh, you are too kind for that too, Banshee. Shipping that over. I should at least, because it is heavy, I should at least pay you shipping costs. I should throw you $20 for that, at the very least. Which I think doesn't fully pay for it, but it gets close. All right, finally got down the elevator and we got introduced to some new scary guy. But hey, a little green herb, yes, and oh, hey! Our shopkeeper just happens to be down here at the bottom of the elevator. How very nice of the game to do this. All right, do I save and buy stuff, or do I buy stuff and then save? I think I'm gonna save first. Oh, and there's handgun ammo right here next to the typewriter? Wow. It must be my birthday. Time to rearrange all my goodies here. Welcome to a new dreamer here in Subcon. Let's live the retro dream together here. All lurkers welcome. If you don't feel like chatting, I am not going to pressure you to do so. It's your keyboard and your tab open. I just appreciate that you're here in the first place. Magnum ammo. Am I going to have to buy myself a Magnum now? Happy birthday to whom? As in the Xbox is a birthday gift of some sort. I mean, I won't fight you on that. My actual birthday is not till May, you guys. Not till May. Dwarven dropping into lurk mode. All right, let's combine. And let's combine. And now I have a super herb. RE4, best of the whole franchise. I am having a good time with this one, G-Man. Thanks for coming in tonight. I hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday to you. Keeb, you have an Xbox 360 laying around too? I have 2 Xboxes. I have 2 360s. I am good on Xboxes, I promise. Technically an arcade, but it has the 20 gig hard drive on it too. Yeah, the arcade Xbox 360 was the budget version, which is just designed to to shove the console into as many homes as possible. And the fact that it's an Xbox 360 arcade SKU that's still alive to this day is really impressive, because that was part of the batch of 360s that was incredibly prone to the Red Ring of Death. G-Man got it right. Very few people get it right for the first time. I mean, I feel like that looks to be the intent behind GM4N. So, you know, I may have been around on the internet enough to realize a thing or two, and I do not like where I place those grenades. I've got all of this space here. Yeah, that's a smidge more satisfying, I suppose. Oh, but I also got to do this. Ammo gets lumped in with its like kinds. Also, they should be put together by color. That should satisfy Panic Sloth too. Flexer just popped open a DP. Heck yeah, this is a pro Dr. Pepper stream. Yeah, very soon I'll have an Xbox One Banshee, and I if I can somehow revive it, that would be that would be dope. I definitely want to crack it open and shove an SSD in there too. Chihuahua Snuggles. Yes, my storage has the Panic Sloth seal of approval. Yeah, Mika, you get hydrated because it sucks enough to be exhausted, but to be exhausted and dehydrated. And sometimes I swear the feeling of exhaustion is or the feeling of dehydration can masquerade as other things. Luis's memo 2. The first Castellan buried the Las Plagas deep underground below the castle to hide their very existence. But when Salazar released the Las Plagas, no one thought he could bring them back to life. Because when Salazar found them, they were all just fossilized remains. Everyone knew that the parasitic organisms could not survive without hosts, that they couldn't sustain life on their own. But when Salazar and his men excavated the remains, it almost appeared as if the Las Plagas were just waiting to be discovered so that they could resurrect. Several years later, unexplainable convulsions started occurring among the villagers who helped with the excavation of the Las Plagas. Then, one day, all of a sudden, these villagers turned into violent savages. They later found out it was caused by the Las Plagas. Although they appeared fossilized, they were able to survive the long years by lying in a dormant state at the cellular level, remaining in a spore-like form. Apparently, during the excavation, the villagers inhaled the spores, and within their bodies, the parasites became active again. This is how the Las Plagas were resurrected. Even as I'm writing, the excavation of the Las Plagas continues. God only knows how many of these plagas have been resurrected, not to mention the countless number of ganados that have been created. Their inhumane activity must be put to an end. If they're not stopped, people around the world could turn into victims of this crazy cult organization. Oh dear, sweet grave book. Thank you for the TIG 100 biddies. Do you need to wrap the power cords and stuff in bubble wrap too? Oh no, it's nearly impossible to hurt a power cord, and it's basically wrapping them will help contain them and keep them from bouncing around, but they're not going to be damaged just by shipping, especially because they're inside a box. Yeah, the console is what you want to make sure you take care of. How are you doing tonight, Gravebook? How are you and all your little children's? Mika, you wonder if the suspended animation was inspired by tardigrades? Not impossible. Your voice is giving me MGS Snake vibes right now. My favorite series as well as Resident Evil. Yeah, I would wrap the controller, Banshee. You totally should. We love you, Gravebook. It's so nice to have you here tonight. How was... Did you have fun at the drag show, Gravebook? Someone's been playing this with a chainsaw controller? Hell yes. I wonder how expensive that chainsaw controller is these days. Today seems to be the day for everyone to be tired. My goodness. Gravebook, you and Mika, rocking the exhaustion. Just tape it to the outside of the box. Oh goodness. Basically any excuse I can use to bust out the voice changer, really. Robert Headley is just cold. Spacey, never tired, always insane. Insanely adorable. Drag show was great. Cannot post any selfies because so much boobs. Yeah, it sounded like your outfit. You made it sound like that outfit was going to be very spicy, Gravebook. And Flexer, you woke up. Oh man, I wish I could sleep during the day. Robert Headley currently enjoying 0 degrees. Gravebook did see a drag queen's taint because of, oh no, we had a tucking malfunction. And here's the funny thing. When Mika told coworkers they've never encountered him at full energy, they looked a bit scared. Oh my goodness. Hambelina, you dear, sweet, delightful human being. And we have Tokyo Spliff too. It is getting wonderful in here. No one in this chat has known Mika at full energy. Holy moly. You are. And you're still a force of nature, even at 70%. Chat is so sexy tonight. I don't even have the words. This isn't even Mika's final form. Wait. Oh, that's a door I could open. I should not have opened that. It is the holy day. It is the spicy day. Oh, what? Oh, this is where I am. What? Shit. Wait. Oh my god, I just realized where I am now. Holy crap, this game is clever. Oh wait, what's in these barrels? Rifle ammo, sure. Hand grenade, sure. Spinel, yes. Oh, I make the snake voice whenever I want. Surprise, it's full of monkeys. Welcome. What are you selling? Phoenix Zombie. Oh my goodness. It is indeed a full house. Zombie is watching us while he's wet.
Is that all, stranger? Thank you. Is that all? Thank you.
Still holding on to the yellow cat's eye in case I encounter the Bierstein. Zombies just moistening up for us. You'll love to see it. Yes!
Is that all, stranger?
Give me that first aid spray. I'll take it.
Thank you.
What else is worth buying? I've only got 33,000 pesetas, so I might be looking for an upgrade. Broken Butterfly, a very powerful 45 Magnum revolver. This will make anyone's day. Love it, love it. Yeah, let's see what tune-ups are available. More power on my shoddy, maybe. Faster on my. I'm topped out on my handgun, maybe. Cake and ice cream for the win. Yeah, I think I'm making my shoddy more powerful. Oh yes, feel that kick. And nope, can't afford anything else. That's all good with me. I'm satisfied with my purchases. Go shoddy, it's your birthday. Okay. Now that... Alright. Back to the mayhem. Kraken crab dine on seafood. Oh, snap. Yeah. Who's... Yeah. It almost feels like... It almost feels like it's a race. Who in the community is gonna go hang with someone else in the community first? Like, who's gonna get to Spacey first and all that? Who's gonna... There's just so many possibilities. Oh, hey, cultist. Time to mow him down. Hey, you're going a little too fast there, mister. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm doing just fine on my handgun ammo. Just saying. Spacey, well, you know who would. I mean, honestly, there's probably like there's a waiting list of like 5 or 6 people for you, Spacey. Robert Headley, we should do a map like they do in the olden days. A new dresser? Well, heck, I guess you got your money's worth if you're still using the one that you had when you were young. 5 or 6, like bare minimum. Velvet blue, yes. All these old mine carts. More handgun ammo? Sure. Spacey, you can think of 3. Crimson. Banshee. Me. And surely there's a couple more. I don't trust that card up there. Tried to pull a drawer out and the drawer tore through the wood. Oh no! Yeah, you definitely did all you could. Yeah. I know you're a crafty fella, Mika, but, you know, our repair skills can only go so far. I don't feel safe. And that is facts about Vanilla Bean. Oh gosh. Oh. Repaired some corkboard display. Interesting. How does corkboard get repaired? Like, I feel like corkboard is one of those things that is nearly impossible to repair. Gosh, I can't believe he tried going up the ladder like that. Stay down, old man. Te voy a hacer picadillo. I don't know that picadillo. I'm gonna stab you? I'm going to assume that was his death rattle. Okay, good. Oh, he spotted me. I was gonna say something akin to like silly putty or cement putty. Look at that. This old house with Mika. I shot you in the head. Please respond. Oh, there's another victim. There we go. Oh. I exposed the pilot, who's really in charge of that body. Oh, did I seriously 2-shot kill that? That was awesome. I'll make you mincemeat in Spanish. Oh, okay. Yeah, some of these Spain, Castilian Spanish, the Spain version of Spanish. Some of those colloquialisms don't always register. Oh boy, that really woo. Just popping them off left and right here. I believe I cleared the room decently. Stands needed the holder bolts tightened since they got loosened and weren't flush. Gotta do what you gotta do. All right, yep, I guess I have no choice but to jump down. Right, cleared the top shelf prizes. Uh-oh, 2 more over there I didn't count on seeing. They're far away. Well, if they're far away... Like, they're aggroed, but they're also not doing anything. Oh, the one is coming over. But now the other one wants to get a little bit up close and personal, so my riot gun is about to riot. Question for all? Yes. Mika, hit us. Oh, no, you don't. Not with that stick of dynamite. Just stealing all their money. Oh, where'd you come from? It's unnerving every time they do that. Just, they straight up take 3 or 4 steps. You're really gonna let it blow up in his hand. Let it blow up in his hand. Come on, do it. Don't make me shoot him again. Don't make me shoot him again. He made me shoot him again. Oh! Oh, shit. Well, he got it. Gargamo, what is going on, G-Spot? Good to see you, Gargamo. You know what? Today I learned, I was today years old when I was doing some light reading because of a thing I'm doing for Twitter. And I learned that, Apex Legends takes place in the Titanfall universe. Blew my mind. The lever to move the trolley. Pull the lever. What did that do? A mini Snorlax and a Pokemon pin? Awesome. Okay, but seriously, what did that do? It made the trolley fall down over here, but to what end? Okay. Power's down. I need to bring it back up. Oh no. Apex is built on the bones of your favorite FPS. An app called Winner Winner that gets you Japanese crane game goodies? Oh man. I mean, if you want to get super technical, any FPS that you play today is going to be built upon some part of Quake. Quake is the granddaddy of 3D FPSs, and ever since its code got outsourced, basically this is why. This is kind of also why, if anyone is a fan of Civvy on YouTube, Civvy always calls John Carmack the ultimate god deity who has graced humanity with his presence and is a flawless being who shall never ever be touched by anyone else's grace. Is that a long time ago, John Carmack factored out the most efficient math to do a shitload of 3D transformation calculations. Any 3D FPS today is going to owe its existence to Quake and John Carmack and id Software for doing all the math to get some of that shit right. There's one in particular, something about his ability to do square roots. Let's see, Carmack square root something. It's a fast inverse square root. That's right. That is like the one big thing that Carmack figured out. Yeah, he's not human. He is the closest thing that humanity has to a machine. Unreal is unique, not based on any id code, but the source engine was originally based on Quake. Been rewritten, has some lines that are the same. Oh, definitely. I believe if we go far enough back, Team Fortress started as a Quake mod before it eventually, well, Half-Life also has some Quake roots as well. So Steam Steam is entirely built upon, more or less, is built upon the existence of Quake. Without Quake, you don't have a lot of things in video gaming. We have a naked zombie in the chat. Best games also allow for bunny hopping. Bring back tribes. We deserve tribes. You have a towel? Well, that towel is rather small compared to the big things that you're lugging around. Uh-oh. Towel barely counts as clothing, especially when the tender bits are peeking out from behind it. Do you have no shame, zombie? I figured as much. 5,000, my goodness. Yeah, game engines where you're hyper-focused for a while. Game engines are a fascinating thing, truly. Oh, this must be the power thing, right? Power to the circuit breaker is got. Turn it back on? Yes. And now, somehow, more enemies are going to appear, right? Having studied the ancient technological and scientific developments of history, pretty much everything we've accomplished is built on other stuff. Totally. Like, you don't have computers without electricity. The way ancient people came up with things. Oh yeah, ancient people were figuring out computing concepts before electricity even happened. Where is that? Where's Chainsaw Guy? Where did he jump down from? Oh, there he is. Someone behind me? Oh, a couple of them. Yes. Well, that's why I have a shotgun, so I can knock down several at once. Oh! Oh, that's what I get for letting him touch me. I should have triple tapped him. Hearing me and Crimson's voice at the same time is overwhelming. Don't know how you would handle that in person. Oh. We're going in both of your ear holes, Spacey. I am dead, Hamelina. I am so dead. Yeah, some of these enemies don't need heads. Hopefully it takes me back to when I flipped the breaker, though. Let's see where it loads me. Oh, it took me all the way back. All right, no big deal. Where are you getting pizza from? Hey. Yes. Oh, Pizza Hut. Heck yeah. Uh-oh. We got a thrashy tentacle on this one. Animated by Light and Shadow Cave Art. That is actually legit badass, Panicsloth. I didn't know about that. You need to get your head polished right off until it explodes, like I'm doing with these cultists. Oh my goodness. You also... that head polishing thing, until it explodes... whether you know it or not, Mika, you just made a dynamite masturbation innuendo. Just saying. Okay, just making sure. Because I know you do a lot of awesome stuff unintentionally. Caution, overloading dynamite on trolley will trip circuit breaker. Well, that would have been kind of useful. All right, back. It's everyone's favorite rifle time. Oh yeah, that cave stepmom stuck in the washing machine. Splattered his dome. Oh, he wants some too? Fine. Fall down. It's okay to be a bit much. It's not like you can't understand innuendos, just can't understand when people flirt. Ah, okay, that is an essential way of differentiating it. Zombie flirts with malicious intent. I flirt with danger. In a weird way, Spacey, you're good at it, then you can't get away from what you've started, sometimes unintentional. Oh, wow, that is quite a few angry guys. Hey, buddy, you walked right into... Oh, God, he's got a stabby. He's got a stabby. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. But it's also a part of your job. I mean, yeah, Spacey, with what you have going on, Spacey, you being verbally playful is absolutely an asset to what you do. Nico Run, you delightful human being, you hacker extraordinaire. It is lovely to have you peeking in tonight. How are you? It's good to see you. I know you're usually pretty busy with a bunch of stuff. I know the Pokemon people really piled on you hard, too. Good to see you, Nico Run. Happy to have you here. All right. All right. Okay, good. I'm like, whew. Taking a few more extra steps for my comfort. Also, I'm guessing it's actually explained very well when reading that news article, you know, those papers that I read a little bit earlier. It does stand to reason that perhaps these people can take a couple of gunshots because they are in some way enhanced by the plague. Spacey, you don't like the threat of the Pokemon people? Those people are crazy, y'all. Arthur looking like JonTron. There was actually... Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, a tweet that I came across just right before stream that I think really summed it up nicely, where someone said, the grown-up Arthur looks like every YouTube game reviewer, of which JonTron basically is. But then you have this going on. Just putting Arthur in front of all of these familiar backdrops. Nico Run, 8K notifications in 12 hours was overstimulating to say the least. And you know, Gergamo, that first Silent Hill movie was actually not too shabby. I didn't know there was a second one though, Hambalina. I'm glad I avoided it. Yeah, I guess I'm glad that I'm blissfully unaware of a second Silent Hill movie, to say the absolute least. One day I will play a Silent Hill game, maybe. I mean, if I'm getting Resident Evil and MGS out of my system finally at the ripe age of 37, then there might be hope for me. Oh, Dynamite guy's coming in hot. Switch to the handgun. I'd rather not waste things. Second one stars Kit Harington and is not good. Oh, Kit, not even Kit could save that trash. Silent Hill PS1 is super scary. I mean, it does stand to reason. Silent Hill has a very large and passionate fan base for a reason. So it surely delivered on all good things survival horror. I trust in that. Silent Hill 2 is the best game of the series, you say? Baby's in front of the TV waving at me. Hello, little one. And you know, Flexer, I'm with you. I'm with you on being scared to hell out of certain games. To this day, I still cannot play Doom 64 at night. Just absolutely cannot be arsed into playing that game once the sun has gone down. It is way, way too ambient, way too scary. Oh yeah, shot you in the penis. Robocopped you. You gotta Robocop someone when the Combat King comes into your stream though. Oh, I didn't know he was holding dynamite. I thought that was just a torch. Whoa! Oh! He didn't look like he was holding dynamite. Diablo and the crying babies, bothering. Totally get it. Yeah, Panic. Spicy torch. Doom 3. Doom 3 is messed up, man. Oh, those monster closets are just absolute filth. Just... Doom 3, I think I played through exactly once. And that was all I needed. Okay, now this means Chainsaw Guy should spawn all the way over there. Unless the game is going to be very nice to me and not spawn him this time. Oh yeah, Flexer, I am honored that I made it to the TV. And you know, I stream in 1080p, so I can look somewhat decent on a TV. TNT, the Carolina Reaper of torches. Doom 3 in VR. That sounds a smidge scary. Exactly, Spacey. 1,080 penises. That is what I put in your eyeballs every night at 60 frames per second. There's our chainsaw, sweetie. Oh, kinky. You know it. Nico Run, invite you to that stream, tag you in the post when you play Silent Hill. It'll be like your version of the Super Bowl. Spacey can handle a lot, but you're scared. Okay, we'll start you off with 3, and then we can work you up to 1080. How's that? All right, got 10 shotgun shells. Let's deal with this fucker. Knock him down, and you have to show no fucking mercy. Jesus, that many point blanks. Okay, I've used enough shotgun ammo. Oh, we got a stabby boy. Oh, what did Chainsaw Guy leave behind? 10,000 pesetas? Fuck yes. Like a Monet painting. Just gonna splatter all over the place, you know? Okay, so I assume now I get to operate this again. I get to pull the lever, crank that trolley boy. Ooh, yeah, we can't have a multi-barf situation in your house, Girl Tricks, or else the house is gonna be, like, basically ruined for a week. If that's your reaction to most things I say, Spacey, then... I cannot begin to tell you how much of a compliment that is. That makes me feel so good if I can make you go feral in an instant. I got the dynamite. Chainsaw controller in pesetas. Wrong lever, Crunk. I'm going to somewhat assume that I throw the dynamite here to blow open the passageway. Crimson got to experience you reacting to his jokes in real time. You had to mute yourself from laughing so hard. Yes! Next step, making you pee on yourself. Wow, do I use dynamite on the giant boulder? Gotta run away. Woo! Wings and free breadsticks? Yes. Freaking I know this might sound like blasphemy to certain people, but Pizza Hut's wings are super good. Like, especially you get teriyaki wings from Pizza Hut. I really want to know exactly which brands do this so it could be more reliable. There are certain types of teriyakis that you eat that stuff, gets all over your fingers, and your fingers smell like teriyaki for like a day and a half afterwards, even after you wash your hands. It is so delicious. Hey, Iron Horse, welcome. Hope you're having a good Tuesday night. You wish you could experience this game for the first time again. Well, you can live vicariously through me as I'm enjoying my first ever playthrough. This is not only my first playthrough of RE4, this is my first ever Resident Evil game. And I am very grateful that my community has made sure to keep this without hints, without tips, without help, without spoilers, no backseating whatsoever, no help at all, and it's been a really good ride, truly. For all of these years, I had always heard of RE4 as the most accessible and thus the most enjoyable for someone like me, so it felt right to hit this one. Panic Sloth only have Pizza Hut for wings here, so you're biased, but they are really so good. Yeah, as far as wing options go for you, Panic Sloth, you're in an okay place. Wow, a bad Pizza Hut, Mika. That's I've yet to find a bad Pizza Hut. Truly, they've all been consistent for me. Spacey, use those channel points. I know you want to. Wow, I mean, sucks to be you guys, because I've only ever had good Pizza Hut experiences here in the Zona. What horrors lie beyond this door? You know what, Spacey? Hit those blades. Actually, I am due for... Oh, shit. This room looks like a boss encounter. Well. Well, then. I think I'm going to go take a break. It is about time. Break time anyway, my usual. Mika, once you ordered breadsticks with marinara, the sticks were semi-frozen. The sauce was literally boiling. What the hell? And I live next to one of the very rare Pizza Hut buffets as well, so I'm kind of in Pizza Hut heaven. I don't know if they've shut down the lunch buffet yet, but they don't really advertise it as much anymore. But I know they were rocking it. I'm pretty sure they're still rocking it. I'm just never here to partake. Plus, consuming that much wheat is really, really bad for me. All right, y'all. I'm gonna pop some ads at the beginning and the end of this break. I'm gonna be gone for about 15 minutes, and yeah, Zombie says use the sauce to warm the stick. Anyway, I'm gonna go take a break because regrettably I am human, so I gotta go do some human things. I'm gonna play some booty shaking tunes. You do not have to shake your booty, but if the feeling starts to overwhelm you, then please shake it out. I will not stop you, and I'll see y'all in a bit. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and all you dear sweet souls who lie somewhere in between, I'm gonna rock 3 minutes of ads to get rid of more pre-roll ads for incoming viewers. As always, your patience is appreciated, and we will resume right after these messages. Alrighty, you absolute sweeties. Time to get back into the action here, and as promised, for those who want to sip along, I am cracking a beer just for you, and a little bit for me, cause why not? Whatever makes the stream a little more enjoyable for all of us. Definitely aping the style of Turtles in Time. Yes, totally Robert Headley. Shredder's Revenge definitely looks like the perfect love letter to stand on the shoulders of Turtles in Time. That hyper colorful, that super saturated look more than anything else. All right, I got 46 minutes of pre-roll disabled right now, which is about half of the remaining time of the stream. So let's go slay this here. Do not like the fact that I only have 5 shotgun shells, though. That's not cool. But anywho, all right. Playing some more TCGB. All right, this room actually looks like the perfect place for one of those giants to come back. Well, might as well shotgun for all I'm worth right now. But I absolutely smell a cutscene here in a few moments. Yeah, straight up, yeah, absolutely a foundry. So lava deaths, you name it. Like every good scary game needs a foundry section, right? Ooh, first aid spray? Yes, please. Actually, now that I've got 3 first aid sprays, holy crap. And I'm down a smidge of health. I'm going to expand my health and get fully back in it. And oh, what is this? A flash grenade? No. Spacey! Oh, Spacey, you survived those ads. Oh my god, Spacey. We have to put an end to this right now. How dare. How dare. One moment, please. There we go. Pop, pop. Yeah, Mika, you love your presidential bodyguards flash fried. You know it. You know, while we were talking about the temperature of, you know, the temperature of our consumables. Uh-oh. Once again, all is right in Subcon. What's this? Slide down. This is not my final day with this game, Spacey. Far from it. This game ends when I beat it. There we go. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, well then. Mika would like to take advantage of no usage return policy. Yeah, I'm not even on the 2nd disc yet. So I've got a lot coming. Oh. Oh, wait. Yeah, ridiculous how much content they packed into 2 discs. Oh, exactly. Just the fact that it's still, you know, only 2.3 gigabytes. Like, dang. Leon Kennedy starring in Attack on Titan. Oh, there's one. Yeah, enjoy your swim, bub. Honestly, don't even know how he's still kind of swimming. All right, it's gonna close up again, right? Oh. Okay, he just took one last lunge out. I thought that, okay, good. The hatch, I'm like, the hatch auto closes, right? Device is locked. Oh, fuck. Fuck. Fuck this game. Two El Jefes at the same time. Sacre bleu. You... Well, I guess it does kind of stand to reason that you do only get one, because otherwise this fight would be way too easy. Gotta shoot him in the chips. Okay, now is a perfectly good time to use one of my sprays. Yeah, I thought you could just browse or drop both of them. I mean, it was really nice that they allowed for one of them to get dropped that way. Oh! Thought I could crawl under. Thought I could get under him. Nope, looks like I managed it. Oh. Oh! It's okay, I got spray. I got spray. Well, shit, I need to use that second spray right now. My goodness. Me and my hubris thought I could damage boost that. Okay, so I can use the TMP actually for once. I haven't been able to use it for a while. My TMP, Spacey. What did you think I said? Chaotic, yes, this is indeed the GameCube version. Got the Wavebird right here in my hands. This is an original hardware channel here, Chaotic Alex. Oh, finally! Now to climb up him and start stabbing. Cut, cut, cut! Jeez, it took that many shots to freaking stun him. Oh, 2 more bullets. Great. He really is smart how you let him hit you so you can shoot him as many times as possible. Totally. Looks like I'm gonna have to rely on my good old handy here. Good old pistol. You're always thinking about Corey Taylor, Spacey. Especially Slipknot. I did say his name. What you gonna do about it? 8 head flip. Question for y'all. If anyone has ever taken a leave of absence for work, how do you mentally prepare yourself to go back? You go back Thursday and you're not ready. Spacey's just politely waiting. Well, Girl Tricks, I'll tell you in about 6 weeks, I guess, or I'll tell you at the end of April when it's my time to come back from a leave of absence. Even though it's for a completely different reason as you, but Spacey, do you still not have enough points to live out your hopes, your dreams, and desires? Yes. Cut. Okay, looks like I've... Woo! Slain the beast. You're waiting for me to be... waiting for me to be done with the boss? Oh, that is kind of you. 15,000 pesetas, not too shabby. Mika is having some very tough Pokemon times right now. 8 head flips for paralysis and still landing them. And Girl Tricks, Slipknot used to scare you from how they looked. Never a good idea waking up to them in the middle of the night. No doubt. Like, those masks are legit. All right. Well, I hope I have a save point coming up soon. Incendiary, nice. 15 shotgun shells. That would have been nicer earlier, but oh well, I'm fine. It's fine. Now we're in a better spot. Mistakenly involved his grammar thinking it would help. See? Oh my god. Spacey, you did the thing. You ready, Spacey? You ready on Discord? You ready to go all in? Okay. Oh, there's our DMs. Starting the voice call. And let me tweak some volume levels here.
Hello?
Oh, there is our Spacey. The voice of Spacey is now taken over the stream and into your earballs. You can talk more, Spacey. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's the Spacey show now. I have no more control. It's your chaotic nature that is going to be predominant.
A lot more is that the right word? What's the word I'm looking for? Refrain. Than I think a lot of people think.
More restrained? Why would you be?
I don't know, because it's not my show, it's your show.
Well, it's for this, because you redeemed so many points, it is our show. And I want to make sure that Spacey is proper loud. All right, Discord is maxed out on the volume slider.
That's what my I was gaming last night with some friends. They said my mic was very low, but I couldn't figure it out.
Yeah, I've got you boosted as high as I can make ya, and hopefully that comes through.
I wonder if I could do something too, but I don't want to be too loud because I can get pretty loud well, I don't know if you guys all know this, but I can get pretty loud.
You are cordially invited to be loud AF. Oh yeah, Mika, in that situation, the executor all the way through. When you got psychic on your side, you're always gonna absolutely wreck a poison type. But I hear you okay. Hopefully others can hear you fine too. Always easier to get down than to go up. Gargamo knows. Gargamo knows the deal. Oh gosh, we got these guys. Okay, fine. Shotgun shells indeed. Gargamo knows the ups and downs of going in and out.
The only issue I am having is delay of watching your face on the stream and realizing that you're saying things like 3 seconds after.
Oh yeah, that is definitely something that the co-streamer has to compensate for better or worse. That yeah, there is that smidge of time delay, usually 3 to 5 seconds, that you have to learn to work around in some way, shape, or form. So
well, I didn't have to deal with that with Crims because we were just playing Halo and he doesn't have his face up on the screen.
Right, exactly. So you have to react to what you're hearing on the Discord call and kind of ignore the stream in a way. And you get to hear me freaking out before you actually see it on stream too, which is even better. Oh god, more of that! Fuck! No!
Oh.
Threw up on me, that sick bastard.
Are you kink shaming?
I am kink shaming a vile insect out of self-defense. Otherwise, if anyone else felt if it was contextually appropriate to be thrown up upon for the sake of stimulation, then, you can try a lot of things once.
I think one of the worst nights of sleep I ever got was a bunch of mosquitoes getting into this house that I was staying at. It was in Spain.
Oh no.
And I cannot hear mosquito buzzing noises ever again. I just get really, really paranoid.
Naturally.
I feel like now that I'm on a spot, I'm not as clever.
See, that is one of the most difficult things to overcome when it comes to being a streamer and on all the ways that you are put on the spot to continue speaking in a somewhat interesting way. But that's why it's a co-stream. You get to lean on me and follow my lead or something like that.
Yes, I can. Watch me try, Gargamo. My kink is raw dogging protein pancake batter.
Raw dog the protein pancakes.
Well, Manic, tell us how your day was. How are you as a human?
Me as a human, I am incredibly paranoid about the future, but this is not the first time I've been in such a weird state. So I've just fully accepted that I have to roll with the punches of whatever's coming my way. And even though there's a lot more to it, and I can explain it to you privately as to why there was a lot of anger to start when I heard some of the news, but I will be all right. I will figure it out. I will make sure to apply for all the things that I need, and I think things will eventually pan out. It's gonna. It was always gonna take a lot of sacrifice on my part, but such is life.
Such is life, and you take it day by day.
Yep, such is life, and well, in this case, life and death. More shotgun shells, yes, please.
That was cute. Oh man, these things are gnarly looking.
Yeah, those things are terrible. Girl Tricks, I will post in the Discord. I will summarize what I discussed at the top of the stream when I made the major announcement. But to summarize things as short as possible, I basically have to quit my life for all of March, some of April. You're not gonna really see me online in any capacity resembling what I have been, because I will be in another state tending to the affairs of my father, who is getting a major procedure done that could extend his life. Almost looked like chupacabras. Excellent. So yeah, if you rewind to about the first 15 minutes of the stream, but I've recorded another video. I've definitely made all the details known, but I explained it to the best of my ability earlier in the stream. In fact, Banshee, it was like I had just wrapped up my explanation of everything, seriously, just 10 seconds before you came in. Nico Run, when I get put on the spot on stream, just get Big T energy, become the living embodiment of terrible late 90s and early 00s comedy. There's that was solid comedy. Some of it was like cringy edgelord bullshit, but some of it was still good. I still laugh at it. In Timbo, it's going to be 22:22 for you. Oh, snap. This the extra special witching hour.
Well, that was part of the reason why I wanted to do this, because we don't know how long you're going to be gone. And I wanted to use my points and do this, because this is fun, and I love you.
Heck yeah. I love you too, Spacey. Thank you for coming along for the ride. You make
Thank
things...
you for letting me.
You make things better. You are making the stream better right now. Pinky swear. Promise. Boots, what you missed, I will post on Twitter and in Discord. I will explain it fully very soon. But it was something that I put together at the very top of the stream. That is no longer for the best to try to communicate right now. So apologies for leaving quite a few of you hanging, but gosh, that's a lot of bugs. What the fuck?
Oh yeah. It's so funny because I get to hear you react before everybody else does, but I see how you react. Like, I feel like I don't know how to explain when I'm looking at you.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it has to be a weird sensory thing to hear it before you see it. Okay, I think I finally killed all the bugs.
Hi, Manchi. Manchi. It's combining your name, Banshee.
Love it.
I was trying to think of our names mashed together. And it was like, was it like kind of Socratic?
Yeah.
Or...
Sometimes the name mashups work well, and sometimes they don't. She's bushy now. Oh my gosh.
Kind of manic, spacey, Socratic is what I came up with.
Or just kind of manic. That could go.
Like... Oh my gosh! Stop it, Banshee.
Dang. Banshee develops crushes quite quickly in my channel, apparently.
Banshee in the bushy. All right, we're gonna sign you for 2 seasons.
I'm loving the pinball chat, by the way. Just wanted to make sure I acknowledge you guys. Weird Al, heck yeah. It feels like Weird Al is like really going all out and doing a big thing, especially with that huge tour he's going on. Love Weird Al on principle and just in general.
I just take off my sweatshirt. It is hot in here.
Ooh, Spacey is stripping off clothes on stream live right in our ears. Oh my goodness.
All to your imagination. Picture whatever you want. Absolutely no limits. No kink shames here.
You never told me about the third penis.
What? Yeah, no, that was that's something I can actually retract.
Oh, cool. Just make it invisible. Pull it out for...
No. Like, it crawls back up inside.
Okay, good.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever asked you, what type of headphones are you rocking?
These are the Corsair HS60s. Usually they have a microphone. This pair of headphones I'm rocking was actually the OG set that I started streaming with. And then when I got a mic, I popped off the microphone on these headphones, and these are, yeah, it has gone from full featured to just the nice big comfy pair of cups that I wear in every stream.
The like the base model of Corsairs that I use for when I get on my PS4 and play Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, there's a cheaper like all plastic version of Corsair. Mine is the next step. That is probably I think like the HS40 or something like that. But I decided to go the next step up, and they were only like $40, and that headset mic sounded really good for the price, so I wasn't mad at it. But eventually, a streamer's got to go get themselves a proper mic, you know, because I'm all about the showmanship, and there is. A very interesting, Epos Vox talks about it from time to time, that perceived quality of the stream goes up the better that the streamer sounds.
Well, you have such a great voice for it, too.
Oh, I thank you. As I try to shoot this insect right in the cloaca.
Right in the cloaca.
Mm-hmm. Which I was very surprised to know when it comes to that word. I forget what I was watching in Spanish, but apparently cloaca is the Spanish word for sewer, and I'm like, that makes so much sense.
Even though if I could begin to try and spell that without
CLO
being really embarrassed.
CLOACA.
Oh, that wasn't that hard. Okay.
Yeah, cloaca. Neurolab, that voice is like hot butter. The one hole that does everything. Exactly, Gargamo.
I would like to think that's me, but that might be too pompous.
The do-it-all hole.
The do-it-all hole.
The whole of all trades.
Jack in all holes. No, that's not right.
The Jill of all holes.
No, my name is Spacey.
Banshee, no filter. You know what? Not having a filter can sometimes be an asset.
I feel like I nearly have as much of a right now that my voice is everywhere to start saying the random BS that I normally spew out in the stream.
Oh, spew it hard.
Banshee, you are so kind to me. Stop. I think Ambelina has a much more like inviting, kind of like chocolatey, velvety voice, and I like listening to her personally. But thank you.
We did call Hambelina's voice maple glazed at one point, so.
Oh, that's hot. We love that. Oh.
Neurolab, is this? Indeed, Neurolab. We have the voice of KindOfSpacey that is currently sliding inside your ears right now, so savor it while it lasts for another little while.
It's a very spicy, spacey Tuesday.
Spicy, spacey Tuesday.
Oh, maybe I am a little quiet. I don't know how to fix that.
I mean, it seems like people can hear you, so it's not too bad. Plus, I lowered the game volume a smidge to make sure it's not overpowering you. And Nico Run, I believe on your journey that it is possible for you to achieve that. So it's important to have goals. So Nico Run, I believe in you. You are doing wonderful so far. And I hope you manage to find your way to just keep going with your journey, Nico.
I was laughing at Banshee's comment at me. Not at that conversation. I just need to clarify that.
I'm gonna get barfed on again. Fuck. It's big damage.
Oh man, that's intense. It like pulsates when you shoot at it. Oh, you got this. You got this.
Ah! God, no!
Oh, when you get so frustrated, they press the start button.
Yeah, because I was just super mega fisting my controller right there.
It's the green herb.
Yeah, I'm going to use that immediately. What else? Handgun ammo? Sure. Is there any safe harbor for me? Fuck yes, I'm taking the TMP ammo. And, oh god. Ah, come on! This is like freaking Sideshow Bob stepping on rakes.
Oh, man.
All right, I'm going to try to survive with just an herb. Yeah, the raid is my fucking boomstick. Light a citronella. Yeah. Gonna have to light a whole lot more stuff. At least I got some good TMP ammo. No. Rifle ammo? Sure. Okay. God, that sucked. Concerts for Foo Fighters and Snoop Dogg. Yes. I remember the Snoop Dogg announcement for Phoenix. I don't think Foo Fighters are coming here yet. But yeah, Foo Fighters definitely doing a good tour. I want to try to see the new Foo Fighters movie, actually.
The movie?
Yes, Foo Fighters just did a horror movie.
Oh, like Rob Zombie.
Kind of, but it's probably a bit more slapstick and silly because it's the Foo Fighters. It's called Studio 666.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Dave Grohl's going on Hot Ones.
Who's going on Hot Ones?
Dave Grohl?
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, they just posted, I think it was either today or yesterday.
Oh. Maybe a dumb question, but do I know much about Gaff underwear? I do not, but now I see the purpose of Gaff, and it looks like that is definitely a product to go for when you want to make sure that all appearances are tucked away, so to speak. So yeah, rock it and start feeling more in touch with yourself. You know, whatever makes you feel more comfortable in your own skin.
Trying to find a joke here.
I mean, no real joke there. I mean, if gosh, and I don't want to dox anyone. I don't want to like air out anyone's personal information, but the mention of Gaff underwear is one of those, you know, very specific things that those who might be needing to pack away their genitals for various reasons would wear that brand, that type. Yeah.
Oh,
Zombie, you're gonna need to wear like three. You're gonna need to wear like 3 of them to contain that monster.
That's hot. Yeah.
That's one of those like blessings / curses of dudes who weigh 150 pounds, is that they're slinging some, like an entire butcher shop down there.
Some people sling meat. I sling whiskey.
Yes. What kind of thick bottles are you handling, Spacey? Yeah, Nico is transitioning. So all possible strength and good energy to be sent Nico's way for all that's involved in that journey. The term is schmeat. What is it with these games and crushers? I know crushers are just like the universal video game thing.
Oh, la la la, Kronk.
I don't think that lever really did anything.
It didn't really seem like it did.
Yeah, the crushers are still crushing. The pistons are still pisting.
Cool.
Or it may have changed which pistons are moving, because I just walked under one that went idle. So. Most of these places used to grind wheat and evolve over time. There are surely much more efficient ways to grind wheat, Gargamo. Oh.
Yeah, like a grist mill.
You got the royal.
Whiskey nerd.
She, her, please. Oh gosh. I did not plan for this to be an elevator. Oh, End of chapter. Sweet. Surprised that Switch doesn't have pronoun support. Discord kind of does. I would need to talk to Guided Lime Time, because on their channel, on Lime's channel, there is apparently an add-on for pronouns that you can. I think it's just a browser plugin, but yeah, you can. There's definitely a way of doing pronouns, but it's not an official way. But hey, eventually we'll get it. Gaffic Sapphic, yes. And Neuralab, there are also voice to text plugins that can do live captioning as well. I just have not opted into it yet. I should look into it though.
So like for subtitles, does that mean for like the game you're playing or for what you're specifically saying?
For what I'm specifically saying, those who have we've raided and we've received raids from Robin Alex, aka RL Richie, and they use a text to speech for closed captioning in their stream too. Which is
cool.
Yep. Sorry, I have to get this text off here.
I feel weird not having a beer.
Well, that's why I'm drinking for us.
It is a Michelob Ultra.
Yep. Because one, I'm old, and two, it's a school night, and I also don't want to get too tipsy on stream.
It takes a lot for the Spacey to get kind of tipsy.
Yeah, you would probably need you've had a lot of experience, to say the least.
I'm also trying to do that thing where you don't drink every day.
Every day.
Real wild concept for some of us.
A smidge of adulting. All right, 4-2. I think every chapter has 4 sections, so I'm halfway through chapter 4. It'd be cool if I could get to the end of chapter 4 tonight, and then I think disc 2 has 5 and 6.
And it's only how many gigabytes?
Every GameCube disc was 1.3 gigs, so that makes the entire game, all this splendor that we've come to enjoy together, only 2.6 gigabytes. It's pretty crazy how efficiently packed this game is.
Call of Duty taking up 65 gigabytes on my PlayStation. Oh my god. I mean, so it's much different, I understand, but wow.
Mika's residents say we're all babies. Nico Run, wondering how some of these VTubers have speech to text and text to speak. That way they don't use their real voice for streams. Wow, that sounds like a very complicated setup. Lots of computing power and quite a few apps running all at once to keep the show going together. That would be a lot.
Has that capability.
To be fair, when you're a super centenarian, everyone's a baby compared to you. Yeah, like you're only 70.
My grandma is 100.
Oh, wow.
She actually just survived COVID too.
Wow.
She's like the one where I posted 100 with the balloons and everything. Yeah, she just got COVID and now she's walking.
Oh my goodness. Forever. What a badass.
She literally ripped her catheter out and said, I don't want this anymore.
All right. Grandma's a tank. Once a plaga egg hatches, it's nearly impossible to remove it from the body. But if it's before it hatches, then it can be neutralized by medication. If it does hatch, you might be able to get it out by surgery before it turns into an adult, but it won't be easy. There's a high chance you won't survive the operation. As far as I know, the girl was injected with the egg before you. Her time is ticking. You should prepare yourself for the worst case scenario.
Ada. If you ask her how she is and she says, "I'm okay," that means she's doing great. If she's doing great, she's doing really, really good.
The special sliding scale for Grandma Dearest.
Thank you. What are you buying? What are you selling?
I don't have much to sell, but we'll see how this goes.
Is
Like
that
this
all
game
straight?
so far.
Thank you.
It's a really good game.
Because most of my friends that have played this, they loved this particular Resident Evil, and I really know nothing about it. It's really interesting to watch, honestly.
I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, the way that this game unfolds in a really cinematic fashion too.
There's so many layers, like you said, like, especially with 2 discs. Like, holy crap.
Yeah, I'm still not on disc 2 because I'm still figuring so much stuff out and just moving along slowly.
Just wait till you see what's on disc 2.
Right?
It's more gameplay. There's nothing nothing what you thought. What'd you think I was saying?
Disc 2 is where they hide all the porn. Wow, okay. Uh-oh, cutscene. Why'd you do that to me, game? Why would you do that to me and freak me out?
It was like, Nicole, don't even breathe. Like, any of this cutscene.
I only have 8 shotgun shells left, and I hope it lets me survive whatever the fuck this game is hinting at.
It's gonna rickroll us, Mika. There is no disc 2.
The real disc 2 was the friends we made along the way.
Boo.
Uh,
Dun, dun.
how dare you? Don't do this to me, Spacey. Oh, snap, it's Sister Dearest. You came at a good time, sister, because we have another voice on the show.
Like your sister?
Yeah, she can't eat that as my sister.
Hi. Sister.
Yeah, the voice
my
of...
brother calls me.
Sister. Yeah. Yep, the voice of KindOfSpacey is rocking the other side of the mic here. Oh, yes. Yeah, all about a Sister Dearest because she will absolutely rip me apart if no one gives her enough appeasement.
To do Sade. It's kind of spacey.
Gotta get you on sometime. You'll roast me. Yeah, you will.
Like a vegetable. Siblings know it best.
Yep.
Oh man, you make me want a beer so bad.
Good.
You being a bad influence. Instead, you can't blame me.
Me, a bad influence? Never ever have been.
Never. Honestly, you're one of the more pure souls with the best intent.
This is a wholesome Christian stream.
Only Christian side hugging in my stream.
Yes.
No frontal hugging.
We're not even gonna do soaking. Just side hugs.
Actually, that was something that was really weird to tackle in Christian school. I gave my brother like a front hug, like walking through the hallway.
Oh
and
my
the teacher
goodness.
pulled us aside and said that was absolutely inappropriate and we're not allowed to do that. And I was like, this is my literal blood brother. We have the same last name. Like, it was so awkward.
That I feel like that really nicely encapsulates, because you always talked about your oppressive Christian upbringing, and that really ties it all up nicely right there with that one incident.
Yeah. And so there's these stupid Christian memeing songs that people would find or make up, and Christian side hug. I just can't. Google it on your own time, folks. Listen to Christian side hug. It's a trip. But yeah, Veritor. definitely. You know what? That's right, Robert Headley. It is good to read the room if you should do a side hug or a front hug. There is purpose with that. Is it time for the recovering evangelical Christian talk?
Yeah, by all means.
Catholic. Just Catholic, not Catholicism. It's just Catholic.
Yeah, there's no such thing as ex-Catholics. They are always recovering Catholics.
Always recovering. Never a moment of peace.
Yep. The haunting never ends.
Soaking just is so wild of a concept.
Yeah, at that point, you're straining against the limit so hard. Why are you even trying to deny your actual desires?
What you're going to do, right? Because, like, of course, it can't be your fault. If somebody else is doing it, then there's no blame to be had. You're still getting to wherever you're supposed to be going, right?
Yeah, a bed bouncer for the soaking.
Can you just see a Craigslist ad for that? Hi, I'm looking for someone to bounce my bed. Nothing sexual for you specifically.
Yeah. We need a soak bouncer ASAP.
Will pay handsomely. No, nothing sexual in another set of parentheses, even though it's already been stated.
Yeah. Yeah, not technically sexual.
I want to know what a flat rate fee is, because, like, is it for how long does it go on for on average?
Yeah, I know how to rhythmically jiggle a bed.
Must understand how to read the room. Man, that okay. Or let's move on from that. That's an in-depth look at soaking, but.
Offer the sacrifice.
I like the giant lion door handle.
Do you wish you had one of those, like, on your bedroom door or something?
Yeah, because, like, I'm a Leo, and, like, I'm a lion, and that would just make sense.
Right.
No, I'm kidding.
Just lean into the Leo aesthetic. Scare the shit out of everyone. Oh, I can just...
Shenanigans? What is shenanigans?
Shenanigans.
Oh.
Anything that makes life worth living, Banshee, I'm all for it. Get those shenanigans flowing. Oh, this area is loading me up with ammo like crazy. Feels like that's for a reason.
Full door. Butt spot.
Are the shenanigans like backyardigans? Well, if you want to be able to say that you're going into someone's backyard.
Crafty. I can't come up with anything shenanigan-like. Like, it wasn't, like, I don't know what kind of kid you were like, Manic, but I was a kid that was afraid of everything and getting in trouble, so I never came up with anything, and now I wish I had more stories to tell.
Oh.
I'm so afraid to get in trouble all the time.
I got in trouble a few times, and honestly, it wasn't ever worth it. Sorry to burst your bubble on that. Yeah. Sister can tell me can spout all the weird stuff that I've intentionally blocked out of my memory. But yeah, I was definitely a weird kid because that's when I did not know how to properly focus or restrain the autism. So certainly the weird things would bubble up to the top.
Like, slowly bubble or like outburst?
A little bit of both.
A bit of both, because I just had that crazy ADHD spectrum of burst of screaming, not being able to sit down.
Oh yeah, there was that too. Indeed, consider me on the spectrum. I am one of the people, and this is actually one of those really interesting comorbidities with being on the autism spectrum is that I do have Tourette's, but I have certainly learned how to deal with the physical tics that come along with it, among many other things. Don't have coprolalia though, thankfully. Coprolalia is the thing that most people think is Tourette's, with the outbursts of random curse words, usually expletives. Yeah, because back in the late 80s and the early 90s, there really wasn't much for any sort of accurate diagnosis for such a condition. I don't even think I heard about autism until I was in my 20s. Yeah, would never have guessed. Then yeah, there's certainly some other people who have figured it out. And I will give all the credit in the world to those who are on that level of observant, like how one time Hambelina said she basically figured it out right away. Yeah, the masking that you learn is kind of forced upon you throughout your life, and some stuff you get really good at doing, like Verador said, unconsciously. You just kind of do it automatically, and it isn't much of a burden. But then sometimes there's the part where you have to really drag yourself through something unpleasant.
Yeah, I relate to you, Phoenix Zombie. I'm still consistently hyperactive, but the way I've counteracted it is I go to the gym all of the time.
The gym is
have to
really
get
good
my
at calming down brain stuff. You've done very well for yourself with that.
I mean, obviously, I still get some of it out when I come into chat and I burst whatever crazy thought comes into my head. But
We love your outbursts, though. They're adorable.
yeah, but there's also that fear, like, of those. So, like, because I'm with you on your stream, as much fun as it would be if I were, like, during normal chat, like, this is your time, this is your stream, and if there's something important going on in the game, I can't be my crazy self. Like, I have to respect the fact that this is for you, and for your audience,
Well,
in the community.
if we think about it, like from last week, Zombie and Hambelina, like they totally ran wild over this, and I'm totally for that. Like, just straight up, crank up the weirdness, please.
I know, I'm a bit calm right now, but I'm just...
Yeah, you're too calm, Spacey.
On being respectful, and I don't want to sound like a crazy self.
Now, be disrespectful. That will actually entertain the shit out of my sister the more you disrespect me.
No, that's... Aw. Sorry, ADD.
Yeah, neurodivergent people tend to find each other. We do. We really do.
So, like, the first time I ever talked to Crimson, like, on voice chat, I felt like I had known him my entire life.
Yeah, Crimson has a way of doing that. Like when I met him in Vegas back in December, like it was straight up like we had been knuckleheads for years. No, sister doesn't want other people to be mean to me. She wants to be the one mean to me.
Be weird, life's too short. Yeah, honestly, you're right. Aww.
There's the other chainsaw.
Yeah. My brother also has a knack of just embarrassing the absolute shit out of me. And it's in the most... Oh, that was gnarly. Oh, you're dead, homie.
I'm pretty dead, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, of course, heads are optional. I don't use mine.
Yeah. That's why you're kind of spacey.
I know, it's like crazy. Oh my god. That's something I do a lot. I do the Valley Girl voice. Now, using that with Spanish, oh, people get real annoyed when I start doing that.
When you Valley Girl Spanish? What?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I have to think of something to banter with because I usually just whip it out of nowhere and people are like, that sucks, please leave.
Yeah, the more brains you break, the better.
The more, yes.
Oh boy, sister is already bringing the heat.
You brought in the name.
Yeah, she real named me.
Doxed.
Yeah, she doxed me. Oh no, I don't use that name on Twitter already.
I only use your name in very serious, sentimental moments that we have in private chat.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, for sure.
That would be so weird if I was just like, Manic, and then something very serious followed course.
Yeah, exactly. Manic, I just discovered that we are second cousins.
Yeah. And rightfully so. 300 years.
And indeed, sister dearest, you grew up not calling me Manic, which is totally true. But the other part of it, that is considered standard Twitch etiquette is that, as far as I'm concerned, that username that I see there in chat, that is the name that your mama gave you when you popped out. When the doctor slapped your ass and the birth certificate got signed, she can't eat that was right there.
Love how sassy you are. I know we've never spoken, sister, because I feel like I can't use her name and dox her. But I just everything you tweet, I'm loving, even if I don't actually like it. You are just a firecracker, and I wish I could be so bold.
It's the Leo energy.
It is the Leo energy, but I get made fun of every time I say that because my friends are mean.
Tisk, tisk, tisk.
I'm just like a Leo. It's just like what I do.
Mika, birth certificate story? Do tell. Oh, and now we have Banshee, Spacey, and Sister plans. Oh dear, the plot is getting thicker. Oh, this is for Mika's own birth certificate. Dad left Mom to get her some coffee, and that was when the people came to have the certificate completed. Oh, this is juicy already. Oh, you know it, zombie. It's time for the thickening. Biscuits and gravy. I follow the Instagram account of the Denver Biscuit Company, and holy shit, I want to eat absolutely everything there. So, whenever it is that I make my way over to Colorado.
Please do. I have to withhold from going to Denver Biscuit Company because it's right by my work.
Oh, yeah,
that's right there.
That place looks like it will easily just make you the fattest person on earth in a single day.
I am at full mast for biscuits.
Well, yeah, because Veridor is southern, so so biscuits are well-made biscuits are like a mating call for when you're southern.
Like that.
Oh, Nico Run, you're heading to Colorado?
Oh. There's a pretty decent drag scene here, actually.
Oh yeah, there's something about the Denver metro area that seems very friendly to people of all shades. Mom misspelled Mika's middle name on the birth certificate. Oh my goodness. I will shut up and let my co-host introduce the raid.
Okay, put on the spot. Welcome, Crimson Blades, raiding with a party of 7.
Tender.
he's. They're all here. Even
Kinder.
Hope is here. Yes. And Todd. Oh my God! Look at all of you. What were you just playing? You were playing. It was a really interesting game, honestly.
Death's Gambit looked like a super cool game.
And it's funny too. Like there's these one-liners that the characters like say, and then you're just like, all right, and yeah. That's all I got. You're welcome, Crimson.
Oh, please use all the reasons to mention Spacey, Crimson. Spacey's the guest of honor tonight. Rocking the mic.
I am but a lowly hole. We all know this.
Lowly hole, excuse me, you are a delightfully thick glazed Krispy Kreme.
I want to be the deep hole, though.
Oh, thick like a grocery store donut?
Damn!
Hogue like, whoa, how are you doing tonight? It's good to have you here. I hope you're doing well, Hogue. Zombie! What? What is this, zombie? Are you doing this? Zombie, please. A 5-pack party platter of gift subs.
That's so awesome!
Oh my goodness.
We enjoy you.
I enjoy all of you coming around and making these 3 to 5 hours of every stream some of the best times I have. No matter how my day is going, I just sit here and I greet you, and then I just accept whatever happens, and it's fucking magic every time, and I'm so grateful for that.
You can promise nothing but your undying love, Crimson.
Phoenix Zombie with the 5-pack party platter of gift subs that went to Evie, Motobor, Animus Prime, Blue Diamond Ben, and Cabal. Well, might be a little bit salty at us right now, but that's okay. That's okay. I love them all. Did Spacey tell me she deduced the origin story of Hogue like whoa? Ooh, we need to hear this. But what we also need to hear is the legend of Phoenix Zombie.
Yeah.
Phoenix Zombie, the legendary hero, needs the Song of Legends to be played right now. Oh, yes. Anytime someone is willing to drop 5 or more gift subs on the channel, you are considered a legend who needs the song from the legendary hero, and Spacey is humming. And Hogue dropping 200. Hogue like whoa dropping 200 biddies. Oh my god, no, you guys did a hype train. What? How dare you? How dare you? You started a hype train. No one needs to throw money my way for this stream. I have a day job. I am doing this out of the love of the games. I'm doing this out of the love of hanging out with all you sweeties. Y'all boosted me right up to level 2 hype train. Holy shit, y'all, even though I'm going to die here in about 5 seconds. Thank you all so much. Y'all making me feel so special. Oh, Robert Headley with 300 biddies. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, I'm needing the game.
God, look at this hype happening.
Yeah, yo.
Confetti. I completed level 2 in Twitch. I don't know what that means, but I'm happy to be here.
Y'all got me to level 3. That is astounding. My goodness. I don't know what I did to deserve all this love, but I'm just gonna keep fighting, and I'm gonna keep dying. And oh my god, Becky. Take the green herb. Yes. I'm like, if I have to... I was really worried about stepping in that bear trap.
Any and everything that is good coming your way.
But yeah, Crimson is playing a really rad game. If you like Metroidvanias and if you like some Dark Souls type action, it is the best of all worlds, truly. Reminds me a little bit of Dead Cells, but even though it's not from the same developer, but has kind of those vibes.
I have to tell you, my ADD thought about Hoag's name. Whoa, Veridor.
Veridor dropping some tiggle bitties himself. Oh, my goodness. But yes, the legend of Hoag, I must know. What do you call a hole that is properly hydrated? Spacey with a water bottle. Oh.
And that's all it be, folks. I'm just on water tonight.
Good night, Mika. Did somebody say tiggle bitties? Indeed. Tiggle bitties came from Veridor and Robert Headley and Hoag like whoa.
So, while I was watching you, I popped into Crim's stream, and Hoag was in there, and I was like, I have to say this because I think of it every time I see him. And I was like, your username sounds like a song that I used to listen to in high school. It was called Love Like Whoa. And every time I see him, I think, I got a Hoag like whoa.
Oh my goodness, it references the song.
And that's exactly where it came from, and I just said it as like a dumb whim, like a stupid spacey thing to say, and he's like, that's exactly it.
That is the best possible origin story. The fact that you completely reverse engineered it on a whim like that. Oh gosh. Alright, 2 shotgun shells. Well, that did a good job at cleaning up.
Oh, the women are scary.
Yeah, we got scary women folk in here too.
Oh, what? Oh, what are these creatures?
Yes, thrashing tentacles and whatnot too. You love to see it.
I mean, I'm used to them being so much more tasteful.
I know. Those tentacles are usually like nice and rounded and caring with approaching their victim. So sorry, these are violent tentacles that want to just rip off your head and not actually provide any sort of benefit.
Barbed.
Yeah, barbed tentacles like a cat dick.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking.
Except cats are probably only rocking like a ½ inch.
Hey.
These ain't your daddy's Ultros tentacles.
You rocking that half? Did you say ½ inch or inch and a half?
The ½ inch of cat dick.
You take that ½ inch and you appreciate it.
Yes. The key to the mine.
So pretty.
Oh, great. Oh, is that a yellow? What were you wondering, Spacey?
Oh, I was wondering if you ever wonder what Link does with all of the little keys?
What Link does? Yeah, like why does the key straight up evaporate when he uses it? Like
I want to keep all the keys.
I know, you think they would be rad souvenirs, like melt down the keys and make a new sword out of them or something.
The memes like back in the day where you would draw Link and it would just like he'd have these huge pockets full of rupees. His pants would sag on the ground.
Yeah.
You can't walk.
My gosh, that was an amazing hype train, y'all. The fact that y'all hype trained me on a Tuesday, I'm grateful. Thank you so much.
Squeeze.
All right, I'm out of shotgun shells, so TMP time.
Those heads are creepy.
Look at Crimson being charming again, as usual. The fact that the fact that we're lucky enough to have befriended Spacey, it's a good time. It's a very great twist of fate that happened.
You, and I will say this every time, you're the reason I'm a part of this community.
I try to be.
It is all manic. It is manic. Tuesday. It's not Monday. I was gonna say Manic Monday. It's not. It is Tuesday.
People love making the Manic Monday a reference with my username sometimes, but I don't stream on Mondays, so ha.
We don't stream on Mondays, and we all go, wait, why? And then we forget about it till the next Monday comes. It's like, it's not Manic Monday.
Right. Yeah.
It's Spicy Tuesday. Where's Versace Lettuce?
Versace Lettuce actually was watching me from the bathtub at the start of the stream. She was
And
here.
That's hot.
I'm the warm glue that binds us.
And we love your warm glue, and we will take it wherever you're willing to give it.
My hot glue that oozes.
Glue that oozes.
I mean, what else is glue gonna do, honestly? Navigator pouring cold water on the moment. Well, you know what, Robert Headley? The best glue is the glue that gets warm.
Haven't you heard of a hot glue gun?
Oh boy, what's down here? This room is just too empty.
Didn't have a taco on Tuesday.
Eat a taco voraciously.
I don't have any tacos. What do I do?
You failed Taco Tuesday.
This is the healthiest for my gut Tuesday I've ever had. I'm not eating any ice cream or cheese. I'm just talking with you. It's so beneficial for me.
You're not raw dog and pancake batter?
I'm not. I'm doing really good tonight. What a spicy Tuesday. This is the most tame I've ever been in my life because I'm so nervous.
What reason is there to be nervous?
I just love you and your community. I just love this. This is so much fun. I'm just happy to be here.
The community loves you and they want you to be completely unrestrained.
Listen, my jaw can unhinge and so can my brain. Nobody clip that. Cut that.
I make a local recording of all my streams, Spacey, so it's getting preserved in some way. And also my streams stay on my channel for up to 60 days. Have a good night, Navigator. Thank you, Nav, my homie, my friend, my brother in retro. Navigator, sleep well, sweet dreams. Release the Kraken, Spacey. Every last
Crimson
tentacle.
keeps threatening me in chat.
Crimson knows what he can get away with.
Yeah, and I respect everybody with a K. All right. I don't know where I'm going with that. I'm so sorry for the way I am.
That is that's one of my favorite phrases from you, Spacey. I'm sorry I am the way that I am.
I am so sorry for the way that I am. You want to know where that actually originates from?
Isn't it from Futurama or something like that? I remember. I think I remember it from TV.
It might be from TV, but there was this thing my friends and I were doing at a party this past year where we were letting Siri predict text every single thing, and so we were doing it to each other. And my really good friend, every single sentence he let that predictive text, like the middle box, use, it kept saying, "I'm so sorry for the way that I am."
Oh my goodness.
He's notoriously known for never apologizing and being more on the slightly misogynistic side of being a dude. And all of us were cracking up that it just kept making him apologize for the way he was.
His predictive text just fucking snitched on him.
It did, and so that's why I say that. Because it became a meme, but now I actually have taken it to heart unintentionally. That's one of my favorite jokes. Every kiss begins with K.
K? I guess we're kissing right now? K.
We're kissing? We need to kiss through the phone? Isn't that a song? What is that guy's name?
Oh man.
Kiss me through the phone.
I was about to show. Well, I'm definitely like showing my age here, and especially with Sister Dearest here in chat. When I think of like kissing through the phone kind of stuff, I think of the B-side of NSYNC's album Bye Bye Bye, the song known as Digital Get Down.
Get down.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I mean, this album came out in like 2001 and was legit like an entire song about cybering. Like NSYNC was on the bleeding edge of technology 21 years ago. Does love bloom on a Twitch stream? I mean, it kind of has.
Ooh.
For some reason, the song that comes to mind is like, called her on the phone, she touched herself, and you laughed yourself to sleep. Digital Get Down was terrible. Like, why were a bunch of 14-year-old girls loving this song?
A little well, I don't have the right word for it. We're just gonna say interesting.
Let's
Let's listen. Give it a listen.
we're not going to give it a listen because DMCA, but what we are going to do is make sure to put the lyrics right in front of all of our faces so that we can see just how fucking raw this song was for 2001, or I think it was 2000 actually.
You know, Phoenix Zombie, same. It is far beyond platonic at this point.
Yeah, Zombie has full-on lusty sentiments towards most of us. But yeah, there's, gosh, so we already started out. Cultural repression of sexual desires is a hell of a drug. Yeah, that's what makes sex. It's what makes sex exciting. Like, ooh, we're doing something forbidden when all we're doing is missionary. But yeah, 20,000 miles away, which I don't think is possible on this planet. Then that means like that might be the maximum to the other side of the planet. I know the planet's not 40,000 miles around. But yeah, Crimson, you're still respectful. Yeah, every time I'm sitting home alone, girl, I can't wait to get you on the phone, girl. So pick it up, babe. Yeah, we're not even at texting or emailing or video chat. We want to talk on the phone about how horny we are with each other.
So Crimson just dots his I's. He doesn't cross his T's, is what he's saying.
There we go. Veridor dropping the science on us. 24,900 miles away, so you can never be more than 12,450 miles away from anyone. Oh, yeah. I can see everything you do bouncing me from satellite to satellite. I love the things you do for me so late at night. So they had some rudimentary video chat. Oh, yeah, here we go. This is the choice lyric right here. I lose my mind when you're speaking. I see you on the screen. I get to freaking.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how this went so I could sing it, but I don't.
Oh, yeah. Listen to it off stream, and then you'll be like, wow. Just wow. Yeah, my sister's been singing it.
I get so excited when I'm watching. Girl.
Oh, whatever your interpretation is, like, your interpretation is entertaining, Spacey, don't get me wrong, but the real thing is even more ridiculous than you could possibly imagine.
Oh, I can't compete with Justin Timberlake. I know that.
Justin and JC at the same time.
Actually, for my dad's birthday a couple of years ago, he took me to Justin Timberlake.
Oh, wow.
Like, my dad loves all that stuff. My very first concert was actually Lady Gaga.
Awesome. No wonder you and your dad are so tight.
My dad is so awesome. My dad is the coolest.
You have a good relationship with at least one of your parents.
Said, everything with my mom is at least cordial now. It just used to be a lot of animosity, and she's still crazy.
Okay.
But definitely, yeah, way better than he used to be. So,
Yeah, this is actually a very interesting theme that I found. Like, obviously, I'm not painting everyone with this brush, but mathematically speaking, there are a shitload of us with mommy issues in this stream.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Like anytime something doesn't work out with somebody, I'm like, oh my god, how did I not realize they were just like my mom? I didn't find somebody like my dad.
yeah, like superhero movies are all about the daddy issues, but here in this stream, we've got the mommy issues like crazy. Crimson Blades, mama's both your mom and dad. See, that in and of itself is an off-kilter relationship with one's mother. Verador, you have your general parental issues, indeed.
Oh my god, Phoenix, something made me choke.
You beat the game tonight with your big mommy milkers. Oh dear. Oh shit.
You got my attention. Oh.
Same puzzle, but now with an enemy in here. Please don't sting me. Ah! Okay, fine. I don't have any shotgun shells, so that makes this really shitty.
How do you do this? Oh no. Yeah,
One more.
I choked my spit, sis. That was really funny.
The mommy blues. Oh dear.
Oh man, that was an intense moment. All
It,
right.
it really was. Yeah, we were really under a lot of pressure. Gergamo, oh my god. You got your mom. Gergamo got his mom to stop hitting him with a wooden spoon after he yelled that he likes it. Which is truly like that might be the one way to truly like whenever a Mexican parent is on a violent warpath, that might be the only way to truly diffuse their anger in the moment, their anger and their passion, is that you throw something sexual in their way and it completely short circuits their brain and makes them reboot.
To process.
Yeah. You do have to make them laugh. Yeah. They'll respect you if you make them laugh. Like, dang. Like, you got me good.
Oh man, we love that dark humor, guys. That was awesome.
They can't hit hard and laugh at the same time. Yeah. That's how you that's the closest thing to beating the rap when it's, when it's whooping time. Hey, thanks for hanging out tonight, Nico Run. Good to see you. Keep on rocking your streams as well. Nico Run, very talented hacker, absolutely delightful human. Make sure you check her out. Yeah, that's...
Sorry.
Oh yeah, that's kind of one weird thing that happens here in streams sometimes, Sister Dearest, is that sometimes it turns into group therapy. Panic! As your little brother learned, don't laugh at the whooping itself. So true.
Our noob here.
Spacey, what was your harshest punishment as a young one?
My harshest? God, it's just gonna show how not in trouble I ever got.
Oh.
Okay, so if we're talking little, I got spanked once and my parents did not like that. I didn't like it. My brother didn't like it, and they never did that again.
Oh wow. Okay, so they tried the spanking and it just didn't work for anyone in the process.
Everybody was uncomfortable even at a young age. I was like, I don't think this is right, and they were like, yeah, we're not gonna do that.
Wow.
And then the most trouble I ever got in, and this is gonna explain a lot about me. I had an online boyfriend that was actually the very first love of my life that I dated for a very long time that I was not
Oh,
allowed to talk to because they didn't know if he was real, and he drove out to see me. He drove from Ohio to see me, and we never met before, and I
whoa!
got grounded for so long because of it, and I'd never been grounded in my life. I wasn't allowed to I was allowed to go to a dance, but it was like, I have never been told I couldn't do stuff. Usually I go to my room for 30 minutes and then we move on with our lives, but yeah.
He drove from Ohio, and I'm assuming you were still teenagers at this time?
He had just turned 18 and I
Wow.
was fresh 16. And yeah, we fell in love on a video game. It was a silly little game called Mars Explorer, and that was my community online before this was my community now. I haven't had one in a while, and we all
Mars
played this little
Explorer.
game. Yeah, it was just this little buggy. You drove around different planes of Mars. It was powered by Unity, so people in their free time would create different worlds that they would render. It was really, really cool, but there was a chat function, and we all became really close friends. We eventually got on Skype, and that's how I got my first boyfriend, and we dated until I was 21 from
Cute.
16. So that was the most trouble I got is because I didn't tell anybody. And suddenly his mom found out, called my dad's doctors, like his practice, and said, I need to speak to blah blah blah. My son is on the way to see your daughter, and I need to know if this is real or not.
Whoa, snap.
I don't know how she found out my last name or anything. I'm sure he must have told her while he was driving, but it was probably one of the more dramatic things, and it happened on my brother's birthday, so we all had to go out to dinner like nothing happened when
Oh,
I was the thing I've ever been in my life.
your poor brother got his entire birthday like upstaged.
Well, he didn't even know. That's the way my family is we do not talk about things. Like, it's, like, very specific, like, child to parent interaction, the other child is not involved, you don't hear about it. Like, very, very private. And so he had no idea anything was happening. We're just sitting on the border, and I'm trying to eat salsa and chips like nothing is wrong.
On
Anyways,
on the border family drama. Amazing.
Wait, so your sister did that too, you were 18, you paid for it, we met up in 2003.
Wow, Zombie and Gargamo can really relate on the wooden thing.
Never got hit, it was go to your room, figure it out, and then come back out when you're ready.
And yeah, what sister is saying is completely true. Dad got pretty terrifying a few times. We're really grateful that Dad mellowed out in his old age.
I dated so many Tommies. Oh my goodness, triggered. That's so cute! What was his name?
Technically, his name wasn't Tommy.
Aw, did Kyle like monster and punch drywall? I can imagine that for some reason I was looking at Kyle.
Cute little emo punk couple. But if you're emo or punk, being named Kyle is like ideal.
The best relationship I ever had was that relationship, Sister Dearest. Yeah, I haven't had a good picker since with anybody I've dated.
Bicycling, zombie, that is love right there.
Oh my god.
50 minutes on a bicycle, that's some good cardio. During 0 degree, I was gonna ask if any of all of that if any of that bicycling did involve the very cold winters. Oh god, it's a fucking chainsaw guy. Fuck. Wait, where'd he go? Oh gosh.
The zombie in the... Oh.
I might die. I might. No, there's the death. He was also Vietnamese, so it was weird. You saw him, big spiked hair, wore all black. I'll be right back in just like 90 seconds here.
No one asked for this. I was gonna say, but now you have Spacey all to yourselves if you want. I can also just like not exist. Ugh. But yeah, I don't know. I have had more high quality relationships via the internet than I ever have had with people that I've met in person. And I've understood that from a young age, and it wasn't until I refound a community such as Mannix that we have all been blessed with that like there is something about I don't know, just not being in person with people, learning everybody's personalities and getting to know who you all are. And like all we do is talk. And there's like nothing that's like necessarily like physically attractive or anything. Like we just all fall in love with each other's personalities. And, like, there's, like, nothing that's necessarily beneficial more or less from, like, looking at each I don't know. I'm ranting, but internet friends are real solid. You guys are solid quality people. Yeah, exactly, it's all vibes. Like, it just goes so much better when you learn to love people for who they are. Anyways, I'm just so happy to be here. I'm just thrilled to be on this stream talking to all of you, and it's so interesting. Like
It is very interesting. I'm loving the vibes too.
he's back. There he
He is
is. The
back,
man of the
yes.
hour.
The man of 3
The
hours.
myth. The manic. The legend. The man
Arrrr.
legend.
Working on the legend part.
You are a legend in our hearts. And isn't that what matters?
It does matter the most. Veridor, you can't hide the jelly beans from me. I introduced you to the jelly beans, Veridor. How dare you?
I bet we'll all, well, maybe not all of us, but I think most of us will find a way to be able to hang out sooner,
Yeah.
hopefully, rather than later.
Yeah, give us a couple years and we will certainly all hang out. Oh, thank you, Turtle. Good host chemistry. I feel like I'm blessed with people who want to be really good with all the chemistry that has come through for us.
I bet we could figure out how to group Zoom, but we'd have to figure out how to not talk over each other.
Yeah.
That would be the struggle.
Very much so, to get to all of us for in some way to hop into one of my voice channels in Discord.
Listen, I can provide in person a lot of whiskey. They started this new thing where every time there's a new batch of literally any whiskey they produce, we all get miniature flasks.
That's amazing.
It's a generous flask, so I have a lot of whiskey sitting in my house. Oh man, that graphic of the man, this game is so beautifully gnarly.
It is truly. This was a labor of love.
Yeah. Man,
yeah, the voice chat channel in my Discord is called the Mountaintops. So, yeah, you can shout from the mountaintops. Oh!
Crimson, your labrum of love is very torn right now.
Yes.
This space case is in Colorado.
It's a lovely harem of people who've decided to gather around me. Ooh, okay. Okay. Okay.
Anchored.
Time to expand my health once again.
To you live at 3 degrees in South Denver.
Yeah.
It is, it's not 0, which I'm pretty sure is where you said your temperature was, Robert Headley, but it was cold with this wind chill today.
Peanut butter whiskey. Oh, baby.
Oh my gosh. Verador, are you a fan of the Screwball?
Screwball is amazing. I don't think the brand that Verador gets is Screwball, though.
I bet there's more craft peanut butter whiskeys out there, because when I drink Screwball, I'm not lying, I taste McDonald's hamburger.
Buttsmart, please.
Wait. I didn't realize why you were covering your mouth, and I was like, what's wrong? And then something sounded like it dropped, and I was like, what's wrong? Buttspot is a goat.
Buttspot is butting at a very high level right now. Shit, I'm just down to my handgun right now. Well, better start popping.
Yeah, Crims, you bring out something in someone. Sometimes.
Yes.
A fake.
Yes, Crimson unleashes everyone's inner beast. Truly, everyone can be at their absolute best in the presence of Crimson.
Try Screwball with some cranberry juice? I don't know.
Screwball and what? Cranberry and peanut butter? No, thank you. For a PB&J?
I'm unwell.
I mean, I would try it once and only once.
Get a shot or something.
Yeah. Old Smoky peanut butter is only 18. Ah. Totally get it. Okay, what's my... Okay, I'm gonna spray. Gosh, this part is terrible.
My nerdiness is coming out.
Unleash the nerdiness, Spacey. Whip it out. Whip it out and slap us in the face with it.
Crims, I'm not criticizing you. However, if there's one thing that really bothers me, and I'm trying to learn how for it to not bother me, is that saying you're drinking something straight when it comes to whiskey does not mean as is. It means it's been aged for a minimum of 2 years. When you're drinking something as is, it's neat. In regards to whiskey.
Oh, neat versus straight.
Yeah.
Okay, there is, I guess, yeah, there is a reason that both of those words exist. Huh.
Yeah, and it's only because that's literally my job to explain that all the time. And I'm trying to find ways to not get, like, real aggro about it.
Well, thank you for being patient with us.
No. There's no reason for me to get aggro like at all. It's just because I literally do my speech, 2-3 times a day, multiple times a week. And so my brain is like, I know this, but not everybody knows that, so.
Can Spacey be had neat? Spacey's neat all the time. Yeah, hit us with the neat versus straight one more time, please, for Gergamo and for me and my very shallow brain pan.
Stop. No. Okay, so a lot of people view the concept of drinking whiskey straight just being as is, but drinking whiskey neat, as Verador is saying, is without water, no ice, no rocks, raw dog in it. Drinking straight whiskey means it's been aged for a minimum of 2 years, in particularly across the board for America, standard virgin white oak American cask with a specific char level on the inside.
Dang.
I could give my whole Stranahan tour right now if we need it.
It sounds like you're legit doing that, and I'm digging it.
No, but Verador is absolutely right. So, and I kind of like Verador's word choices with that. You can't have me neat, but I prefer raw dog.
Get raw down your throat.
I want to be cool. I want to know how to explain propane. I can't talk.
A propane expert Twitch streamer. I love that so much.
You know, there's this really awesome YouTuber. His name, I don't know what his name is, I actually forgot, but his series is called Still It, and he just makes his own whiskeys, and he's Australian. He is super, super cool if you guys want to watch somebody just like haphazardly make whiskey in their garage. Oh man, this is getting intense.
It is.
We're in a cart, we're not even in a tent.
I hope I'm past the worst part, though. Nope, I'm not. And we have another chainsaw guy.
Yeah, and the benefit of Whiskey Stone's Verador is actually that you're not diluting it. So, like, when you add ice or you add water, what you're doing technically is cutting the whiskey to proof. So, like, if you had a whiskey that was at 94 proof, for example, and you put, like, a couple drops of water in it, you could take it down to, like, 90. And basically, it's technically blooming what we call phenolic acid, but it's bringing out all the flavors and cutting that ethanol content, so it's not nearly as spicy or has that kick that everybody refers to on their song.
Goated Quest, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Can I pretty please get a shout out for the one Goated Quest? Absolutely fantastic streamer. Gorgeous branding. Wonderful, wonderful game choices going on in his stream. Delightful human being. Thank you.
Go Quest.
Now, Crimson asks, isn't whiskey supposed to be cut with a small bit of water?
So, yes. Typically, and I mean it does vary, but when it comes out of these stills as second run and not first run moonshine, the proof can vary. So for us as a standard at our distillery, it actually comes out at 140 proof or 70% alcohol.
Whoa!
And legally, to be considered a whiskey, you actually have to cut it down to 125 proof. Otherwise, it's not actually considered whiskey. It goes into a very different category, which is more on the grain alcohol side of things. And in Colorado, because of our we're a high mountain desert, we cut it down to 110 because when we barrel all of our moonshine, we actually lose water faster and our ABV gets raised higher faster over time in a place that has more humidity.
Oh, I can get down with that. Anyways,
I'm really nerdy about this stuff.
No, there's like some really awesome science going on there. And I dig that.
Yes, and it does drastically change the flavor. Oh my goodness. My favorite. So I was wondering if anybody was going to ask this question solely because you know, it's hard because everything, so my work, I don't care if you guys know this, I work at Stranahan's Single Malt Whiskey Distillery, and it's so cheap and pretty much free for me to drink there that it is really, really hard for me to branch out and try other whiskeys. Like, really, really hard. Stop. But, yes. So this is all I talk about all the time, the link that Manic so graciously put in the chat. I do prefer American single malts. I am not a big rye fan. I'll be completely transparent about that.
I feel like rye is very divisive.
Well, and like some people really enjoy the taste of rye, but it also depends on the type of rye that you're using. So like with Stranahan's in particular, we distill in the traditional styles of Scotch. So that being, we're using malted barley. But when you use one particular grain, so say for example, you have something like a pale grain, and you just use pale grain in your mash tun, right? That's going to pull through like wheat and like honey and like super grassy. And it's going to have a very strong ethanol content that pulls through your nose, where if you have different toasted variations of the grain, caramel, chocolate, charcoal, pale, it gives it a more well-roundedness that pulls through on the palate.
Awesome. Keep going.
I'm literally going through my entire tour. So Pete, I'm not a big Scotch fan, to be honest, and so and this is a very like haphazard summation of what Scotch is, apart from the fact that it has to come from Scotland. So like I said, traditionally you use malted barley, but what they do is after it's been malted, they'll kiln that with a fossil. Well, peat is an ancient fossil fuel. Back in the day, it used to power cars in Scotland, and basically you kiln it with the peat, and it gives it that smoky flavor.
You get to. Hey, what's going on, dude?
Love a good single malt. Yes, Hogue, you got it.
Yeah, indeed. Scotch. Yeah, zombie. I didn't learn that until just a couple of years ago myself.
It
So
is not as common. Like I have to give credit where credit's due. I knew nothing about whiskey till I started working here. There's a lot that is not as like common knowledge as you'd think. People don't use their brains, myself included, very often with stuff like that.
yeah, I once I started learning that there can be an entire wealth of knowledge that whiskey is an entire field of study unto itself that can go as deeply as any given beer can, like pun intended, beer can. Yeah, it was pretty eye opening.
I'm trying to remember what the difference is. I'm pretty sure it's Canada that uses the spelling with the E, or no, without the E. And America uses the spelling with the E. And there's a reason for it, but I've forgotten. I used to know what it was, but I don't get asked that very often.
Yeah, the presence of the E can change things.
Want to know another fun fact?
Give us fun, Spacey. Make it fun.
It's all going to be about whiskey. This is the only thing that I have a lot of knowledge about because it's the only job I've ever researched in my spare time.
That's fine.
There is an American Single Malt Association, and there never used to be. It's actually like a more recently developed association that people have started to join clubs for. But to be considered a bourbon, right? There's a lot of very biased people where if you go to Kentucky or you go and do the tour on the road to bourbon, they will definitely market to you that in order to have a legit bourbon, it has to come from Bourbon County, and that is absolutely not true. The qualifications to get a bourbon are the fact that it has to be made in America, and the grain consistency is actually the key factor, that being 51% corn consistency in your mash tun. And those are the only two qualifications for bourbon. That's it. Don't let anybody fool you.
Dang.
It's just a marketing scheme to get you to buy while you're there. So do with this information what you will, but that's it. So there you go, sis. I didn't know that till I started working there, so that's awesome.
Yeah, sister is an incredible food aficionado. If there's ever anything you need to know about food in general, she's got it locked down more than anyone I know.
Well, let me clarify, Veridor, because you are correct, but predominantly those are the main two things that has to be considered bourbon. So you do have to follow the classification of going into a single use virgin white oak American barrel. And to my knowledge, bourbon doesn't actually, you don't have to put that moonshine into a charred barrel for bourbon, but that's also something that's kind of hearsay. So you know what I really want to try is Slipknot's bourbon. I have not tried it yet.
Slipknot has a bourbon?
Yeah, it's I gotta Google it. I think it's Woodford Reserve. Who does it?
Oh, they got together with Woodford, which I am a fan of.
Is it Woodford? I don't want to. I might be lying to you guys. I'm gonna make sure I know.
Woodford X Slipknot, like heck yeah, that's a great crossover.
I might be lying to you. I'm not trying
to. You tried Bulletproof, really good.
I am not a Bullet fan. Cedar Ridge. I did lie to you guys. Okay, so Cedar Ridge, which is in Iowa, which makes sense because Slipknot is from Iowa.
Yep.
And it's a blend. And this review says it's great. I have heard other things, which is why I have not bought it.
Yes, tiki drinks at Gergamo's. Fine selection of rums. Yeah, Gergamo is a freak for tiki drinks. Oh man, I need to hang out with Gergamo at Hula's because that would be an epic night for sure.
You get drunk on our personalities, of course.
Patron Silver or Añejo is your jam. Ah.
Yeah. Oh. Do you like Reposado? I am not an absinthe fan. Some would call me absent-minded.
Yeah,
Here's
absinthe.
Wonderwall.
One of the top 5 drunkest times I've ever been in my life is because of absinthe. Like, first time I had absinthe, I was in my early 20s at a party where we were all irresponsibly drinking in the first place. So already like the worst possible environment for it. And so I'm like, okay, I'm like pretty good drunk, like still like fingertips on having self-control drunk. I take one, the number one shot of absinthe, and 15 minutes later, I am fucking gone. Absolutely losing my shit drunk. I don't know why absinthe was the tipping point, but oh man. I got wrecked off of that one shot of absinthe. Like, absinthe got in, it saw what was going on all up inside me, and just started like throwing chairs and breaking windows.
Any crazy stories like that? But I love that for you.
Yeah, I was notorious at that party, at that specific series of parties, for saying the like absolute worst possible things that you could say to other humans. So I was kind of a sideshow spectacle. I've been tempered from that point.
So, fun fact about Spacey, I'm allergic to agave.
Oh, you can't even touch
I
tequila.
can't have agave syrup. I can't have tequila. And I found that out the hard way when I started sneaking my parents Don Julio when I was in high
Oh
school.
no.
And every time I would sip some of it, I'm not even kidding, like tiny little bits, I would have the worst stomachache I've ever experienced in my life. And everybody always kept saying in college, well, you were just too drunk. There's no way you're allergic to tequila. That's absolutely unheard of. And so recently I tried a seltzer that had agave in it. And I was like, there's no way that I could still be allergic to this. Everybody keeps saying that's unheard of. Oh, climb, 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 climb! Ah! Oh, that was intense. You did it! But anyways, so I tried this seltzer with agave in it, and instantaneously I threw up for the entire evening.
Jeez.
I just throw up. I have a little bit, and so I've never had a tequila shot night. That doesn't exist for me. Yeah, that was awesome, man. You did great.
Yeah, that was third time was the charm on that minecart run. Holy crap. Shuma, my voice. I mean, I think you're talking about our voice. You need to give respect to KindOfSpacey.
Yeah, this is our voice now.
And yeah, our voice knows a shitload about whiskey.
I'm gonna turn everybody in this chat into an alcoholic.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do like I did last week and drink a second beer and drink some tequila. That's a smidge too much. Happy Chino! Stone of Sacrifice. Oh, shout out Mythalia. We love her. A corn allergy and a water allergy reported. Oh my goodness.
Listen to me. Look into the wood of the hole. I am the streamer now.
All gaze into the hole and be enveloped by it.
Me haphazardly throw on a stream. I'm just gonna die endlessly in Halo Infinite.
Oh, another elevator. We love elevators.
There's nothing that could possibly go wrong in this elevator.
Tsunami! Hey, what's going on, Tsunami? Oh my goodness, I have to shout you out.
Tender.
Oh, Infernax, tell us about that game. Do tell. We're going to just chat for a little bit because we have some delightful stuff going on. This voice who we hear, this delightful lady who you hear, is none other than KindOfSpacey, a wonderful friend of the community and, well, to me as well, of course.
What? You're so good with words, Vanek. I am not.
Tender.
I try to be good with words. I just kind of spit out whatever seems appropriate, but it is also very positive.
I mean, it's awful. You probably saw my tweet where it's like, my friends are so well spoken. I mean, your grammar when you send me personal message, absolutely impeccable. And then you see me sending Venmo payments for baby gravy. It's like, who is this bitch? Thank you. You're so kind.
If you like beer drinking, chaos, and wonderful games, Tsunami Sam is your girl. Please give her a follow.
I love all of that.
Even my sex are grammatically impeccable. You know exactly, Gergamo. I can get you from 6 to noon in an instant.
The escalator and out his mouth. Yes. Very well spoken as an individual. And
There
very
is
loving, too.
there is the manic who shows up on stream where, for whatever reason, and maybe it's because of the habit, maybe it's because of the way that I start stream, that I do that. It becomes this kind of psychosomatic thing to actually, I need to make sure that I save the game, because that is a scary thing to not do.
That's a scary thought for sure.
Yeah, I want to make sure to visually confirm the save. Okay, that's good. But me being good with words, it's I would probably put it just as a byproduct of coming on stream and training myself to be this way in person. I cannot guarantee that I'm anywhere near as eloquent and smooth. This is just it's just this thing that I've done with I've done this at jobs. It's something that I do at work because I answer phone calls for a living, that I had to, and maybe this kind of goes back to the autism discussion a little bit earlier, where I had to create the version of myself that was good at talking on the phone. And when people hear, business voice from me, it's very entertaining to them. But I also have streamer voice as well, the version of me that shows up on stream, and he gets activated when I come here and say, hello everyone, welcome to the stream. I am your guy Manic Socratic, joined by my merry band of moderators, Panic Sloth, Gravebook Navigator, Bowman, Kilgore, Bergeron, and Crimson Blades, and together we rock retro 3 days a week. And that's kind of the sleeper agent activation code in my head to start doing all of that stuff,
With my Stranahan's tour, I snapped into tour guide mode, and I guess I can totally relate to that, actually.
Yeah, exactly. We have parts that show up depending on the situation. Hogue like woe, give him a follow. Hogue will take on some very incredibly deep academic topics and emotionally tender ones as well.
Tender.
Yeah, there we go. And yes, Veridor, you are absolutely 100% correct, because I grew up obsessed with the radio. So being able to come on here and basically kind of create my own visual radio show is a childhood aspiration that's been fully realized. Hogue, will you spoon our brains too?
I watched Hogue last night play Breath of the Wild. Very entertaining.
Hogue's a sweetie. Hogue is delightful. No, we eat brains. Maybe I guess I should indulge Veridor. Hey, it's your boy Manic on the evening spicy time, drive time, lime time at K-Spice 104.3, The Pepper. How was that?
That was great.
Panic Sloth, you request that your brains be ice cream scooped out. Would you like the scooped out part to be replaced with something else? It's about how you imagine it, Veridor. Awesome. Very awesome. All right, since I locked in that save, then it must be that time. Y'all know the time. Spacey, do you have any parting words for the community?
I just love you all so much, and you have made my life so much better. I've been really not in a good headspace, and every time like any of you are talking or here or Manic or Crimson, whoever's streaming, you just like even Hogue, you guys just make my life. So thank you for being you. And for being always so nice to me and complimentary. I don't deserve it all, so thank you. And thank you, Manic, for everything that I could have ever wanted as far as the community goes again. It's been so nice.
Oh, you're so welcome. We love you, Spacey. Oh, yes, we do. We love you, Spacey, and will be true. And so that's my time tonight. I'll be publishing the schedule sometime in the next day or two to let you all know how things are going to go for my final stretch of streams before my very long hiatus comes into play. And there will be one really good banger of a stream to wrap things up. I pinky swear. It's I want to go out with some of the best possible games so that we can all just kind of kick back and enjoy each other's company. Yes. I'll put out the announcement in my Discord and on my Twitter, and it's not going to be a secret, but if you want to kind of get ahead of it, at the beginning of my stream, you're not going to get me in March, and you're not going to get me for most of April as well. There's going to be at the very least 6 weeks, 6 weeks without me. So that's just what I'm up against right now. And maybe, just maybe, some things will change. Things, you know, we'll see how it goes when I come back. I could be an entirely different man. You never really know this. So. We are gonna go on a raid. Yeah, Tsunami, I'm gonna miss you too. I'll probably peek in on.
Already miss you.
I'll probably peek in on streams from time to time, but I can't do anything heavy or anything like that. I'll be in a situation where I'll be as limited as it gets. I'm basically quitting my life for a while to make sure that family matters are handled here. So we are going to go on a raid. We are going to go say hello. We are going to cross the moat. We are going to go hang out with the Combat King, who's playing some Final Fight right now. As usual, the raid call. It is a manic panic. Use my emotes, use your emotes, use whatever emotes you happen to have on hand, but let's give some love to our bro, the Combat King, someone who inspires me to be a better streamer at all times. So I'm going to go right off into the sunset, and I appreciate you all. I'll see y'all on Friday night. I love you all. Take care.
My favorite song. Hello?